Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Late night crew. What's going on, man? It feels good to be back. Happy Taco Tuesday. God is incredibly great. Say what's up to your boy. I feel like an adult today. Much better. I got one more. It is a very good Tuesday. Let's see how great it can be. I think this has the potential. I think this night has the potential. RIP to my homie Josh. Miss the fuck out of you, bruh. You know we still holding you down. Shout out to the whole family. RIP to my grandma / my mama. It's an interesting week. But we here nevertheless. Go Warriors. So this nigga act, bro. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on. First of all, I want to, before I even get started, I want to shout my wife out. Man, your boy got a brand new chair. I got an actual, real fucking chair now, nigga. So we got a real chair. I got real back support and shit now. We in the gang right now, nigga. We in the gang right now. Shout out to Christy. Let's see how low this bitch go. Okay, I'm as low as it go. Let's see how high I can go. Cause I had this motherfucker up where I was kicking my feet. Yeah, so this one, so I can have this when I get like a big table. My feet are barely on the touching the floor. Number 5, Fatina, Christy, Janice, Bob, Kendra, Chadrick, Anita, everybody, yeah. Grab somebody. The only reason I was able to sit on the other chair like that is because Christy found some fucking. Because I had to, when I was first using that chair, I literally had to put 2 regular pillows on that chair. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see what my cushion feels like in the new chair. That's what I wanted to do. Right, yo. All right. Back. All right. So, this little thing right here changed the whole. Because that chair is like a $5 chair that I sit on. Oh, nigga. Nigga, I feel like Joe Rogan, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. I feel like Joe Rogan now. Is this comfort that I feel? It is. Shit. So this how the white man be sitting. Okay. Last time I sat in the chair this good was when I worked at the radio station. It was like all the chairs in the studios. This bitch was heavy than a motherfucker. Oh, bro, this motherfucker was heavy. It's in here. Years. Back streets back. All right. Mm, 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 What up, CEO? Mm, 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 mm. Academics, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. We gonna go over a few things about you tonight. Because your girl done got on the live and exposed you. I don't even know which video to start with first, to be honest with you. Hold on, let me grab this other video. Yeah, this is damn near that's damn near gonna be WPS tonight too. Even though it's really not WPS. Let's slide over. All right. Because it's bad. Because somebody did a video too. I think we'll go over that person's video after this. I'll do this other one first. Yeah, that seems like the play. Hey, my butt, but that's the thing. I don't know where she got that little cushion, and I never have fucking problems. Like sometimes my legs get to hurting. Sometimes, I pulled a muscle once. Nobody really knew because it only really hurt when I got up and walked after I pulled this shit. I'm reveling in my comfort right now. And everybody like, nigga, get to it. Hey, man, fuck you, nigga. I'm loving the comfort right now, nigga. My wife got me a new chair, nigga. Fuck you. What's up, Jennifer? Okay. Okay. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Now let's get to the shits, bro. The nigga has stalled enough. Shock Glizzy.
Hey, check it out. It's a DJ Screen representing for Hood Rich Radio. And you're
DJ Screen. Anybody trying to hear that
now in
shit?
tune to all Urban Central is going down.
But
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the Gorilla Zoe mixtape about a decade ago, that went crazy. All right, girl, let's see what you got.
I learned a lesson. The way how you cheat on me, you did me. I realized.
Talking about.
What did he just say? Oh no, nigga, it come in like
Now in
that.
tune to all Urban Central is going down.
But I learned a lesson. The way how you cheat on me, you did me.
I learned a lesson from the way you cheated on me with that many. Is that what he said? Oh, this is about to be bad. Number 5, what's happening, cuz?
I realized.
Talking about.
It ain't nothing. It's okay.
What are you talking about? What the are you even talking about right now?
Did you move?
Huh?
Why are you trying to take pictures of me?
What are you talking about?
Wait, you balling? Why are you in this little ass room? Hold on, I got some questions. Nigga, why are you laying there looking like that, nigga? You just sitting there looking like a fucking pile of putty, nigga. Get your fat ass up. You see this bitch on lock? Fat ass laying there ordering DoorDash.
Again, before like you try to like talk shit about me, it's like, why are you like? I know you for real in real life.
And this is your balling ass crib, nigga. You this trillionaire, nigga. Oh, nigga. That is the face of pain, nigga. That's anguish all over that nigga's face, nigga. He don't get no respect. I walk around this motherfucker, I don't get no respect in this bitch, nigga. Look at my hair, nigga. I'm going crazy. Hey, stand that bitch. She laughing at you, got you walking out of your old shit, nigga.
The whole story, if he eventually speaks out about it, he will say that he had sex with that girl that night. That's the reason why he's on that shit with the girl. I never said he was her. If the girl had a boyfriend, she got embarrassed, whatever the case may be. There's no cameras upstairs. After they left the pool, they went upstairs, and so happened.
Are you telling about the rape?
This the kidnappers again, man.
Man, stop saying that shit over the phone. Damn.
I can't say shit, can I?
Alleged.
You know, if I stole $500K, I'll be in jail, right?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I ain't gonna say you did, but I ain't gonna say you didn't.
Like, that's literally like a federal crime. I thought he was on the hit because it took place at his house. No. All them, every single person in the house for that night. But I'm not saying that it was at all. I'm not saying that, you know, like, from what everybody is seeing now, like, when she went to the house back in 2022, she had a boyfriend. So I don't know if she's saying that she got because her boyfriend found out or whatever. I really don't want to speak on that.
But you speaking on it though.
All I was telling AK was to tell the full truth, the complete and honest truth about everything. Don't leave out parts of the story. The whole thing that he was kicking was that because he wasn't in the pool, nothing happened. That's not true. I've been to his lawyer meetings.
Nigga, you let this bitch sit in a meeting with the lawyer with you? This ain't your fucking wife, nigga. What the fuck is your problem?
I, like I was there when the house got raided. Like, all I'm saying is when you tell these stories to your fans and you're saying you're being completely honest, be completely honest. Be 100% honest with what you're saying. And no, it's a different girl. It's like a brown skin girl. Like, it's not me. I don't know why y'all keep saying that it was me with AK friends. That's not true.
Ain't you supposed to be calling that nigga Big Ack?
Blink twice if you need help. What the And the only reason I went live the last time is because it's like, I really don't understand. It's like, how can you go live? How can you do interviews? How can you do podcasts saying the worst things about me? He just recently did a podcast with Aunt Glizzy. Aunt Glizzy said me 5 times to his face.
Okay.
He said that AK was tender dick to his face. He's just...
What? A nigga, what? What? A nigga told you to your face you was tender dick? First of all, pause. Second of all, pause. Like, y'all kids and the shit y'all be talking about, bro.
laughing in the video the whole time. Like, it's like, you're a grown man. You really gonna let someone disrespect you to your face like that?
Yes, he a hoe ass nigga, and you knew that when you got with this nigga. This nigga Livingston always been a hoe ass nigga. So I don't know why you see. That's what always be killing me. You got one of the weakest niggas I've ever seen, and then you sitting there like, man, and this nigga he weak as shit. Everybody knows he's weak as shit. You knew that too. You just wanted that nigga money, and you found out that nigga ain't got as much money as you thought he did.
So it's kind of hard to like respect somebody like that, and it's like you don't stand up for yourself in real life, but like on the internet when you're talking to your fans, you're this big honcho person, and I really don't get that.
I've seen it.
I get he's not a fighter, but it's like as a man, it's like if you're letting somebody say your girlfriend, your tender dick, like I'm a real man, you're not a man at all, and you're just laughing, it's like
You get that he's not a fighter, but he should be fighting. Then you don't get it then. These fucking lame brain bitches.
first of all, you're older than the person that you're talking to.
Which is even more reason why he shouldn't be fucking fighting them.
You're 34. The person that you're talking to is like 31 or whatever. Like,
nigga, they the same age. This bitch. I just knew she was about to say this motherfucker's 22, 23. Nigga, they the same age. Shut up.
why are you openly letting someone disrespect you like that and thinking it's funny? You breaking the door? What you mean by that?
Man, she been spit roasted by several niggas homies. Man, I know Akademiks smashed her, bro. Ak said that motherfucking Danny, he claims that Danny Green tried to smash. Danny Green, NBA Finals 3-point leader until Ray broke the record. This nigga Danny Green done won a championship. I think he's won more than one. And You telling me if he wanted to fuck your girl, there was something you was gonna do to keep that nigga from fucking your girl? But you can't keep the mother dicks out.
And like I said last live, it's like, it's not even like to expose anything. It's like when someone is constantly doing lives, they're constantly doing interviews, it's like, at what point do you say is enough and is enough? He's a public figure constantly creating the narrative about me. And
You kind of helped that narrative, bitch. Bitch, I've seen streams, and we gonna look at some shit. I done seen streams where she done hit this nigga in the face with a can of Red Bull, smacked an egg in his face. She's been, bro, again, she's fucking delusional. And this nigga, he's delusional too. He's a super simp. Cause I'm like, I don't get it. This bitch ain't that bad. But he can't get no bitches. He got all that money. He realized he really couldn't get no bitches with that money. Cause he made too much money for like hood rap bitches that he probably could have got. And then the upper echelon bitches where they got access to that same amount of money, they trying to get with the athletes and shit. Ain't nobody trying to get with you, nigga. You Akademiks, you should have took the blessing of you can't get them bitches and went and got you a regular girl that you could actually trust. Because you just got you a regular girl that you actually trust.
it's like, at what point do I say, like, I don't want to be talked about no more? I'm not content. I'm not the subject of your interview. Like, why do you constantly keep bringing me up? Yes.
I don't think that's the case. As a matter of fact, that nigga Act, when he get to talking about you, he always defending you. He always defending you. So don't even, we not even gonna play that whole shit where you trying to make it seem like this nigga just be going on the show bombing on you. Bro, this nigga ain't never gave you none of the smoke he's given any of the other girls, even a little bit. And you the one that allegedly stole $500,000 from this nigga. Remember in the video when he was talking about, yeah, she stole $500,000. This is who stole the 500 racks. 500 of them things.
It's important to tell the truth because it's like, why lie? Like, you keep telling your fans you're an open book. Like, you keep saying, like, you're telling the complete and honest truth and telling your own story, but you're leaving out every detail that really matters to the story. Like, he will tell everything that's bad about me and literally not say anything that he's ever done to me at all. He will literally say that he's a victim. He should have had better judgment. No, nigga, you're a villain yourself.
No, wait. I'll give you half of that statement. He made a bad choice getting with you, bitch. If you really think you gonna sit there and try to convince me that all of what you are is Akademiks' fault, bitch, I ain't the one. My nerves are bad and I move quick. You not getting me with that, bro. So sorry. You tried it, but that nigga made one of the worst decisions of his entire life. So, and I've seen it. I've been watching this little nigga for some years now, since he was doing War on Chirac. And yeah, nigga, like, you one of the worst things that ever happened to this nigga, and I can say that with confidence. I can say that shit with utter motherfucking confidence. One of the worst things that ever happened was him meeting you.
No, I'm not suing him. Like, we're done. We're completely done. There's no going back after this. It's like, he told every personal aspect of my life. And it's like, he told old stuff too. It's like, we've been together for 2 years. He did the stream and told everything that has happened during the 2 years. And it's like, even then, after he did the stream, like, you're still like begging to be with me. You're still like, how can you go online saying the worst shit about me, but in person, like, begging me not to leave, begging me not to go?
I believe that. That part, I do believe her when she says that. I do believe that soon as she bounce, go fuck some other nigga or some goofy shit, I do believe that nigga starts showing out. Yeah, I believe her.
To Houston, like he literally told me 2 days ago, literally like 3-4 days after he made the stream talking bad to me, talking about get this apartment, I'm gonna pay for it. Like, really, like, what's the point? Like,
I believe that. He get off the air, be like, yeah, that big act shit just on the air, baby.
who are you trying to impress? Women who don't know how to shut up and fumble the bag every time. I'm gonna be honest with you. The biggest learning lesson that I learned from this is like, would you be with a rich person that you're like toxic and abuse is going both ways, or would you be with someone who is average and y'all are happy? I'd rather be with the average person at this point, because it's like,
And he ain't even rich like that. Yeah, whenever it's time to eat, y'all can eat whatever y'all want and shit like that, but y'all niggas don't own no house. This nigga ain't owning no land, none of that shit. He just nothing.
no amount of money is worth you going through traumatic experience like this at all.
Okay. This is, bitch, I'm not going for this victim mode. Miss me. Hashtag victim noises in the chat, nigga. Fuck her. I ain't going
He
for
ain't
that.
toxic. You just know how to treat a high. You just don't know how to treat a high value man. Let me tell you this about.
That nigga's not a high value man. Him being rich does not make him a high value man. That nigga is low value. That's why he can only attract this bitch. There's plenty of bitches that look better than her that just flat out wouldn't attract to this nigga. His money ain't enough.
AK. A high value man. What do you define as that? Just having
good.
money? Do you define a high value man as someone who doesn't know how to take out the trash?
Come on, man. And I believe her, bro. He look like he lay there, don't take out trash, don't do shit.
Doesn't do anything but play Fortnite 12 hours out of a day? Like, that's not a high value man. I'm gonna just be honest. Like,
that's real shit. But a high value man wouldn't want you though, bitch. You got what you can get too.
somebody who just has money is not a high value man. Like, someone who has no principle, they come on now, like, let's be honest. That shit not even funny. Like, let's be honest. If you fucking with a man and he don't take out the trash, like then if you go screaming in the house and he can't even kill a bug in the corner, then gonna call somebody. He gonna call the exterminator and be like, "Come kill the bug in the house. It's a little bitty spider."
Nah, nigga, she lying. Come on, nigga. There's no way she's. Come on, big act. You ain't calling exterminators over a bug. Come on, nigga. Hey, but while you talk about shit, do you know how to cook, bitch? I doubt it. I guarantee you know how to cook, wash clothes, fold clothes, vacuum. You don't know how to do shit either. So that's why y'all got each other.
Like, come on now. Like, you gotta have more than just money.
I mean, I'll give her that. And we might double back because I got the entire live too. I got the entire live unedited.
Huh?
Why are you trying to take pictures?
What are you talking about? Again, before, like, you try to, like, I mean, it's like, why are you, like, I know you for real in real life.
Look at this little ass living nigga. You know, look, you just stay in a nice apartment, nigga. I would respect this if this was a house you own. Nigga, you got a hotel locked.
For the life of me, I will never understand the mindset of a man that goes on a path towards excellence, goes on a path towards achievement, goes on a path towards being the best at what they do in their given field. And
first of all, MTR,
Not the cap.
this nigga was doing none of the sorts, nigga. This nigga built his whole fucking fame off of death and murder and making fun of, he was making fun of kids getting killed in Chirac. So don't just try to be like, because now you're trying to play the whole game of because this nigga make money. She didn't bring him down. He didn't bring her down. They both shitty people who got with each other.
and choose to sacrifice everything that they built up for a termite of a woman. DJ Akademiks is down bad incredibly after being disrespected a multitude of times by his girlfriend. And let me also say this before we get into this content, why it's important to go over content like this. Because outside of his man out to his, until I start getting into like your way
I'm just
at all.
this thing, real rap. Is your voice that deep, or at least you got like the voice?
Why you want me?
See, you talk tough to her. See, this is the shit I was calling out when I would see this shit happen back then. I was like, this nigga talk real tough to these hoes, but I'm like, you don't be talking tough like that to your main bitch.
To make a little bit of noise.
No,
like
I'm not. I'm just saying. If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm soft. Real rap.
It was a really weird situation, notably with DJ Akademiks popping off at this chick who had some some good ass replies back, and he couldn't handle it. Also with Sneeko adding to the sneak diss and this weird Batman and Robin dynamic that they had going on, and then also notably Mike Rashid, who's known for being good with women, just standing back and just paying attention silently while all of the BS was going on around him.
I bet your boyfriend
It
never like
was
me.
the matter.
I bet your boyfriend never like me.
But he can't better than you would. So.
But I bet you live in a f***ing Section 8 housing, and I live in a fucking mansion with
And what is the difference? You still unhappy. Because if you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive and being rude.
Listen to what she just said.
This nigga is getting destroyed by this bitch.
You unhappy, baby. Like you got to stop like be acting like weird.
No.
Said be happy.
It's not my problem if you unhappy. Like I'm very happy with my life.
What do you think will happen?
Because
you're angry.
Like it was being weird.
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like no. Relax, Shirley. Your man ain't here, and he couldn't afford to get in this building. Okay.
Oh my lord.
Let me tell you this.
Let me also call this out as well.
Hey, this nigga real, he talking like how he think a real man talk. This shit is hilarious.
He doesn't know. I mean, I'm sure he has security and shit like that.
Hell no.
Truth be told, you don't know who her husband is.
Realize where you at. Realize where you at. You a masculine looking with a face tat and some fake titties, man. We think you're a nigga.
And
To keep it real, we need a DNA test, bitch.
No, real shit. What's going on right now? What is this doing right now?
Yeah.
What's the point of this shit?
why is that?
No, she
Why
don't.
she been community to cancel
think
this
you-
nigga?
Chris,
And here's the thing, Mike is
And then
absolutely
now the other niggas jumping in like, nigga, this is corny, nigga. Like, that's what I'd have said. Nigga, you corny, nigga.
Man, you corny!
upset right now, and I think it's for good reason.
if you a nigga, they'll hop in.
Oh, he's leaving.
They will hop in because you're talking about them. You're talking about women.
With eventually Mike Rashid leaving the platform, because within Mike Rashid's mind, who has great relationships with women, he's thinking to himself, the loudest person in the room or the loudest man in the room is more often than not the weakest. So why would I continue to be on a podcast with these weak men yelling at a woman who is physically weaker than them?
Stop. You're my nigga. You nigga like in the Airbnb. Get the
Actually, you should know him enough to know he's
Shorty, stop playing. Get over here. Stop playing. My boy the Airbnb that I rented, that I paid.
Did this nigga just say that he fucked you in the Airbnb that I paid for? Like, this is so tacky, nigga. I don't even call shit tacky. This is flat out tacky.
I paid the whole money. Don't come over here talking shit. All that cap you been doing on all fresh and fit. Big Ack is here now. You know, you had to lose this he fucked in 10 years. Get on camera and talk about it.
And yo,
Virgin. You sound like a nigga that ain't never had no pussy, bro.
Also notice.
And you have the most toxic kind ever. That's why you couldn't leave it. It's the first time a girl fucked you and didn't leave out of the house. You ain't know how to handle it.
Been continuing to scream that there's Big Ack in the building, right? Well, Big Ack later on that night got checked by his girl. As a man of value and substance, you have to understand this behavior amongst men in these social circles. They do it as a way, I guess, to intimidate others, as if the things that they say is by some means valuable to who they actually are. I call it like peacocking. They're showing their wings in a colorful display. Meanwhile, the man is...
Nigga, I ain't even gotta say all that, MTR. Look, this nigga Act is just a bitch ass nigga that's insecure than a motherfucker, showing out on the internet.
Weak and pathetic. When you're truly a valuable man who deserves respect, there is no need for being loud, boisterous, or peacocking, especially to people that are weaker than you and that never even started the situation to begin with. But what he was trying to do was to publicly roast this woman, but I really think that it came off as insecure. I think that he's projecting his own insecurities regarding women onto this one woman because she seemed easy to pick on, but he found out later that she wasn't. But what's hilarious is that after all of this Big Ack in the building stuff that he was throwing out, the following situation happened later that night. It sounds like three women arguing.
I'm the fucking prize.
As he's carrying his purse. What's crazy is that he's yelling at her to stop fighting this chick with the red hair. And he walks up to her and she tosses his hat off of his head. He gets no respect from this woman. We come to find out later that this woman right here is actually his girlfriend. Let's keep watching. So he walks away.
The Big Act Challenge, nigga. We gotta start the Big Act Challenge. You grab your girl purse, nigga, and you tell her, I'm the fucking prize, and walk off. That's the Big Act Challenge, bro. We got to bring in the Big Act Challenge. Blessing, what's happening?
So I need to blur this out for YouTube, but they start scrapping again. The girls start scrapping. All right. Now, some other men come and break it up because he was unable to break up these girls fighting. This is not a man that is not the master of his domicile. This is not a man that is in control of his situation. This is not a man that is in control of his woman. All while screaming that he is the prize. This ain't for the prize behavior. See, women know that for men that are truly the prize, if you act up, you face consequences. You're out of here. There's no dealing with this toxic drama. There's no dealing with your bullshit. There's no dealing with your mouth. I'll be goddamn if I'm a public figure and I'm out in public screaming several octaves above my talking
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
voice to get you to listen to me. But instead, the dynamic is that the girlfriend runs shit and disrespects him. But MT Army, listen to me. If the woman that you're in a relationship with or the woman that you're dating disrespects you, then that's your fault, not hers. You might as well get rid of her and start all over again, because as a man, once you lose respect from your woman, there's little to nothing you can do in order to get it back. You should have held frame from the beginning, because they'll only try you when they know that they can. But over the past year and a half, the young lady, there she is right there in all of her loveliness, has been captured on tape demonstrating how exactly toxic that she is.
I'm talking about Akademiks. Actually,
Fefe. No cap with you. I ain't even capping with you.
He's live streaming.
Yo, damn,
look at.
she just hit him in the face. You see that can? You see that can hit that nigga in the face? This nigga's a straight bitch.
No, I'm talking about Akademiks. Actually,
Fefe. No cap with you. I ain't even capping with you.
He's live streaming. Yo, look at.
Everything you told me, gang.
No.
Everything you told me, misunderstanding.
Look at.
Yeah, Fefe.
Hey, nigga, this bitch don't respect you at all, nigga. She don't respect you at all.
The detective.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who FBG Butter, he told?
It's crying in the police station with an Alpha Davis signature.
So he signed papers.
This nigga a whole bitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
This nigga's a whole bitch. And then she want to sit here and try to act like, yeah, he's so toxic, and you know, I don't know if I should be with somebody. Bitch, stop. You stop. She egged this nigga on stream, nigga. Like, no respect. This bitch has no respect for this.
Who FBG Butter, he told?
It's crying in the police station with an Alpha Davis signature.
So he signed papers. He signed a statement.
All right, so yes, in the police station. Same case I got,
stream,
doing the same.
On stream, my nigga.
Same shit, but signing papers in the police station, man.
We gotta find that video.
Get up.
How is this? I'm the
clean that shit off, nigga. You gotta get up, nigga. Oh my goodness, nigga. Embarrassing.
Prize behavior, please. Somebody tell me. You're a multi-millionaire, my G. You can have
allegedly
whatever woman. Let me not say whatever woman. You can have a.
That nigga said he lost $3 million gambling.
A lot more women in this world than the average man can. But instead, you deal with a chick who throws egg on your face midstream while you're working, while you're doing things to provide for her. That's the way that she treats you. How you go from being Big Act on Fresh and Fit, but the closest woman to you treats you like this?
Bars.
She's assaulting you. She's bullying you. This shit is incredible. I don't know whether or not to keep on commentating over this shit or call the cops that she's hitting you. But the bullying and the bullshit doesn't stop there.
Shorty gonna send pictures or really like weird things of me to like Adam22 and Troy Ave. She's like, oh, I'm
And I wait till you hear this video from Adam22 talk about this shit.
gonna show these that really I'm your, and I got pictures of you that nobody would want to see. And I'm like, this is why I'm even here. It's like police raided my crib. They kicked my door off. My mama was at my crib. They only kicked my door off. In reality, my mama didn't know what was going on. They put everybody in cuffs. I'm in cuffs. Even my mama's in cuffs. We're all sitting there. What's going on? I'm like, I'm still wondering, like, what's going on? I'm like, so there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was assaulted. Not by me, by other people. She was getting trained by my two mans, like on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I said to her, I said, yo, I'm gonna keep it a being with you, bro. You came to my house and had two niggas just raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I told her, I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, they're saying, oh yeah, Shorty got R-worded. Akademiks got the tape. It's at his house, but he don't want to give up the tape. So that's their whole mentality. Act don't want to give up the tape. I could have had this woman in jail for 40 years. Are y'all listening to me? For 40 years.
I hear you.
This guy's gonna come get a different result. There's a time I used to have $1 million cash in my crib. That's a fact. Do you know this owe $500,000 for me? Cash. Bro, I had them in safes and all the time. I'm not checking the money all the time. I had money just sitting there. I gambled it. When Shorty moved to Houston, like whatever, you know, we like broke up or whatever. Not really people. Nigga, I got $1 million in cash. $1 million. Not talking about 50, a million. She goes to Houston. Immediately she buys a $140,000 car. She gets an apartment. Oh, I'm right over the Toyota Center. Okay. By the way, she took the money in June when she first moved to Houston. I got that money back in like October. It's not like, oh yeah, I took it for like a couple days. For months. I'm dating Akademiks. I could never another nigga without him telling you. Bro, you know how she got around that? Just don't anybody lit in the industry. Bummest niggas possible. Like the niggas who got
She fucked the bummest niggas possible.
Yo, like this is probably, and I'm gonna end the story with this. Bro, I went through her phone, nigga, she was cash apping the niggas. I'm like, oh, you're niggas, you're sending money? I'm done with you, bro. Like, it's over.
It is beyond crazy to me that you allow this woman so close within your life that she has the opportunity to do this laundry list of toxic shit to you.
Like
and you have not yet completely removed her from the situation.
You know what I realized about women? Anytime a woman is itching to know how much money you really got, that's a problem. She was like, yo, I don't know why you be telling people you a millionaire. Nigga, I seen your TD bank shit. You had 400,000 in there, and I'm like,
I'm still rich, y'all broke, and y'all are stupid.
Didn't I say this? Didn't I say that bitch probably found out that nigga didn't have as much money as that nigga was claiming?
bitch, you know how many bank accounts I got? Do you know where my money comes from? Bitch, I'm making that a month. Fuck is you talking? But I'm like, yeah, that's a problem. Like, a woman really just, she clocking my bread like that. Like, why is you clocking my... It's like she want to know how much money I got, who I sent it to. Nigga, my computer, if I leave my computer open for 1 second and go take a piss, she gonna come back. Yo, who'd you Cash App this? Who'd you PayPal this? Who did you pay this? Why is... Yo, to the point that even, like, she start asking me why I'm paying my employees. I'm like, nigga, what you mean why I'm paying my employees? You think they work for me for free?
You accuse her of stealing $500,000. You accuse her of getting her cheeks blasted by the homies. She's assaulting you. She's uploading private information and pictures to your Discord. She's putting you and your mother in danger with these allegations of R-word. And she continues to embarrass you.
But I learned a lesson. The way how you cheat on me, you did me, I realized.
What the f you talking about?
It ain't nothing. It's okay.
What the f you talking about?
All right, so that's DJ Akademiks' voice in the background. He's currently at his girlfriend's crib, and you can hear him like cupcaking or compromising with her in regards to her having cheated with him. Now you're gonna see a second, he's just laying on her couch in her crib, but he doesn't know yet that she's violating him because she is live on her Instagram. Pay attention. She's laughing.
What the f are you even talking about right now? Huh?
Why are you trying to take pictures?
What are you talking about?
He thinks it's a
Man,
picture.
Bro, he looked like he is already just giving up on life, bro. He's just giving up on life.
Again, before like you try to like talk shit about me, it's like, why are you like, I know you for real in real life.
Look. She's laughing. This is fun to her. Look at, he's running out the crib. This is funny to her. His image is funny to her. She don't respect him at all. Let's take a look at DJ Akademiks real quick. I really think at this point, DJ Akademiks...
Like, for real, bro. How could this not be? How could she take this nigga seriously? Look how he looks,
Akademiks
bro.
needs an intervention. I mean, because think of it, at the point where you have this obviously toxic young woman that you keep on inviting into your life, you're over at her crib, taking a look at him right here. I mean, he's gained a severe amount of weight.
Massive.
I know a lot of times on his live streams, he's drinking Henny, he's drinking all this poison, all this alcohol and shit like that. I think that that is to numb the internal pain that he is going through. His hair is all messed up, all while pleading with his terrorist Ratfinkel girlfriend, pleading with her regarding getting her back torn out by other men. Looking at him at the couch right here, it is a prime example. DJ Akademiks is a prime example how success, money, fame, fortune will not make you a valuable or even a high value man. And it also demonstrates that not success, not money can fix your problems, your internal issues, that allows a woman like that deep within your life. Even his own followers thinks that he needs help. I found this on his subreddit, Need Help. I'm convinced this dude has no real friends. How you gonna let Chey, that's his girlfriend, do all that bullshit on the internet? Pretty much made you look like you was an artist. And then your man's allegations, I could tell he really has no friends around him, because ain't no way y'all would even let this shit go as bad as if Myron really F with that dude. It's a business relationship. They need to go and have an intervention. Same thing that I'm saying. Because right now he's running his shit into the ground. This brother don't use no periods. Shade Room, the neighborhood, talk and spiritual world. He needs rehab. And I think
Bro, when y'all about to see some clips of this nigga, like, bro, when I tell you, bro, this nigga be on demon time.
Needs a long break. I think he just needs a... Sorry. I think he just needs a long break from everything. It's been 3 weeks into the year, and they already tried to cancel him on 4 different occasions. I swear for God, I better not have anyone in my community that writes like this. All right? Put periods and commas in your shit. Proofread it. At some point, you got to accept your boy has a type. The toxic type. That actually makes me think, wasn't one of his ex-girlfriends the Selena Powell chick, the scammer who's been arrested a multitude of times? I think she was a corn star at one point. I think she did a scene with Adam 22. But yeah, my man is attracted to toxicity, then there's something internally wrong with him. But he's got to know that there's no amount of Henny that he can introduce into his veins that is going to block him for the inevitable result or the inevitable pain of his internal decisions. But I agree with this Redditor right here. At some point, if you're a fan of his, you got to just accept what he's into, and he probably won't change anything until he hits absolute rock bottom. But a man that is attracted to this degree of toxicity, there's something that's missing within them. There's a hole in his heart for some reason. And there's no amount of Henny that he could use up on stream in order to avoid the inevitable, him facing his demons. But gents, listen to me. If you've learned nothing during this conversation here today, just understand that the woman that you choose will be one of the most important decisions in your life.
Nigga,
because she will have the power to inspire you.
No. This nigga, no, I'm not letting you get that off, MTR. This nigga ain't got no choice, nigga. Don't nobody want to be with Big Ack, nigga. All Big Ack can get is a bitch that thinks he's a fucking joke. Because he's Big Ack. Like, you making it seem like he just made a bad choice. Yeah, he made a bad choice. The choice he should have made was getting himself together. Then he could have got a better girl. I'm about to prove my point.
If you could go back in time, would you make War in Chirac again?
You know, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we're dealing with mental illness in Chicago.
DJ Akademiks is one of the most controversial and simultaneously the most polarizing and charismatic figure in hip-hop.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Because my top 5 is Drake.
If we broke it off, then you know it wasn't painless.
And at the same time, he has played a part in the damage and exploitation of the Chicago black community with his infamous War in Chirac series.
It's all coming to a head. All of his demon time is coming to a head now. He got to a point he felt like he couldn't be touched, and I love to see him when they think they can't be touched.
And I start doing it, and you know what the funny thing is? Everything I thought that people would be like, yo, this is some sick shit, they loved.
This series, along with other controversies, would cause him to be regarded as one of the most hated people in hip-hop to date.
We're gonna close on a sad note. Rapper Fredo Santana died this weekend. He was only 27 years old.
Yeah, I want to extend a sincere. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't now sit here and give us a somber fucking moment.
Downtown shootings.
So yeah, he talked shit about them niggas. Then one of the niggas died. Then he wanted to give condolences. That nigga called that nigga out to his face.
Up more than 200%.
When you, sir, the modern day P.T. Barnum, you gave us the greatest gift to hip hop, and that was the war in Chirac.
One child is killed in Chicago every week on average.
And you put a saddle on that guy's back and you rode him in a fucking circus. Don't sit here now and give fucking RIPs and sincere, heartfelt bullshit. Don't do it.
Now, DJ Akademiks' story strikes a strong resemblance to an archetypal character I've been reading, Dr. Faustus, a character who essentially sells his soul in exchange for knowledge and power. Today, I'll be talking about the greater themes and connections between these two individuals and their stories, and if the hate Akademiks receives is justified, or if redemption is possible. May 17th, 1989, Spanish Town, Jamaica. Alan Livingston is brought into the world. A majority of his childhood he would spend studying extremely often due to his mom being a teacher and always had top grades in his class.
My mom, teacher, father, principal. I didn't know this. We had no life.
So
all
they
we
would
did was just
discipline
like
everybody, kids, they own. Got it.
As a kid, that was just normal though. We didn't know. I used to believe I was gifted with being smart, not realizing, no, nigga, you just never went outside.
Eventually, his mom would leave him and his brother in Jamaica to immigrate to the U.S.
We thought she was fucking rich because she was like in Jamaica, like living in the countryside. Like your family would send out these big barrels of just supplies. She would send all these things down and we're like, yo, mom gotta be loaded.
She worked 3 jobs, lived in poor conditions, and eventually paid an American man $20,000 to marry her so that she could become a U.S. citizen.
Let's stop right there. The only reason you over here is because your mama paid a nigga $20,000 to marry her.
In a 2021 Bridgewater University study, immigrant families are often closely bonded, fostering a sense of responsibility in their children. This can contribute to academic success. However, this can lead to heightened pressure on the children to do exceptionally well, despite their conditions. Alan's young immigrant view of the U.S. was much like any other immigrant's view.
Coming, at least from that time in Jamaica, hearing the story of America, they didn't even call it America, they call it foreign. Like, it was so glamorized. I thought when the plane took off from Jamaica, I thought we were gonna land on the fucking clouds.
Alan would move to the United States in 2001. He would soon learn that America was not the place he dreamed of.
Again, it was just a story of kind of like quickly realizing like the stories of what you heard that the United States was ain't it. And you gotta cut it out. And this whole, you think you've made it because you got there. No, the work just started.
Alan would coast his way through middle school and high school, maintaining high grades, but during this time, he was socially ostracized.
I came in around 7th grade. They looked at me, and I never fit in. I had to assimilate.
Yeah, that nigga's mama's a mail-order bride. How crazy is that?
To American culture.
She was looking for a mail-order husband.
Alan would graduate and would go on to attend Rutgers University, where he would attempt to become a doctor and was really starting to feel the pressure.
And my mom was just always honest about grades. And it was just basically kind of like an overtone, like, yo, we're sending you to college to become like something esteemed. We want doctors and lawyers. So it became, yo, you gotta be something. And that pressure is on.
Alan would party a majority of his first year, making him fail a class, and he would eventually switch over to a biomathematics degree. Due to the party and frat culture at Rutgers University, Alan would soon pick up DJing.
My homies are like, yo, we gotta start throwing parties, yo. Everybody wanna party.
This nigga.
They're like, yo, first of all, we need a DJ. They're like, yo, you be fucking around with this, like, you know, because I had like virtual DJ looping soul samples. Like, of course I could DJ. So we started throwing like parties and shit.
So here's where the alcoholic habit started. and here's where it all started. Here's where it all started, bro.
Like that. And that's when we kind of like started gaining like a little bit of traction. Now this has helped building my name. I'm like doing like these events, like people are like calling me for shit.
He would start to get invited to more parties and even throw his own, and he would soon become one of the biggest DJs on campus. Now during Alan's time in college is also where we would get our first glimpse on his small but relevant views on Black Americans.
Vlad, I'm gonna tell you something, and this might be controversial, but for the people who don't know, you go to any college these days, the people who work the hardest, we're gonna, no respect, we're moving white people out of the mix. You see them Africans who are immigrants, they fucking study all night. And other immigrants, they go crazy. Only people who I be see chilling, a lot of the Black Americans, they be in there cooling like this is a chill out. And I don't fault them because it's a mentality thing. I've been talking to people about that.
It's unfair and inaccurate to generalize the actions of a few individuals to an entire group. If we take a look at Brown University graduation rates, American Indian
Why the fuck would he say that?
and Alaskan Natives have the lowest graduation rate at 67%. Now I can also throw out a generalized statement like they're not as dedicated as others or they just don't even care about school. But this is just not true. There are other factors like poverty, lack of support due to cultural differences, and other unique socioeconomic factors that also play into these numbers. While individual responsibility is an important factor, it's also important to have a broader perspective when discussing these issues. Alan found early success DJing and would want to move on to the next level, so he joined his college radio.
I seen it, man. I listened to that new track we about to premiere, and I'm like, yo, my man might be the R&B future. Like, what's going on in here? You know what I mean? You singing directly to the chicks out here.
He essentially turned the college radio into a gossip channel, talking more about popular drama on campus instead of actually playing music.
Actually, they used to say, play more music, speak less, right? And that was the motto for the whole station. And I used to come on that shit. I'm like, I play one song, and I'm like, I'm talking for the rest of this bitch.
The college obviously wasn't a big fan of this, knowing his days were numbered.
So out rip, you let it be known that you just don't follow rules. This fake tough, bro. These fake tough guys always get exposed by chicks that the average dude would not take that shit from. Every time.
On October 13th, 2012, the DJ Akademiks channel was officially created on YouTube. Alan didn't want to lose the momentum he built up during his time on college radio, so he would post his radio shows onto his YouTube channel. He would eventually branch out his content into hip-hop gossip and album reviews.
Yo, check it out. It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and man, somebody better check Wale and give that nigga a wedgie.
Soon after college, he would get a job at Verizon, and during his breaks, he would go to his car and record YouTube videos about recent hip-hop drama and news.
Cool, so I get a job because DJing just wasn't that lucrative, but it made me enough to like pay rent. I get the job, and
no, you weren't making money at all. If you had one resident gig once a week, that pay rent. I'm just gonna tell the truth.
I'm like in the back of my car recording YouTube videos when I would tell my boss, like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. So yeah, something happens, I say, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I run to my car, make a video on it right then. People even know I had a job.
He would be at a point in his YouTube career where he would have multiple channels and be posting almost 7 times a day. Fortunately, YouTube's monetization was starting to pick up, and he would receive one of his first checks, which was $38,000 for the month.
And, fortunately, the monetization was getting a lot better for YouTube at that time. And I remember the day I realized I had to quit, I got a check from YouTube, and it was like $38,000.
Now, Alan still chose to work at Verizon. He was still fond of his coworkers and liked his job in general. In a way, he was still grounded to his personal life outside of YouTube. But there was something that would make him finally quit.
And I remember the moment I took a leap of faith and I quit my job was someone came into my cubicle. And at that point, no one knew how I looked, but they all knew my voice because I would just do voiceovers. And I said, what up? Because I was the computer fix-it guy at Verizon. I was like, hey, give me a computer, I'm about to fix it. And he's like, yo, you know who you sound like? You sound like this guy on YouTube, man. And he's like, yo, you sound like Akademiks. And I'm like, yeah, I'm Ak. And he's like, no fucking way. He's like, why are you here? And I just didn't have an answer to that question. But really, the answer was I was too scared to quit.
During this time, he was completely enveloped in the YouTube and hip-hop media
I mean, I don't even believe that.
space
I'll be honest, I don't believe that.
and began to foster somewhat of a risky mindset.
Yes.
So that's all you wanted to be then?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted to just be in the game by any means possible, but I didn't want to be I wanted to be a media guy.
His passion for YouTube started to grow more and more, and at this point, he was fully invested in growing his YouTube channel.
I'm armed with the tools of me being a math major.
Right, Bob.
I'm studying it. So I'm like, wait, 1,000 people tuned in, and I only had 300 after the first 30 seconds. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
He soon realized a big part of his recent success was him being able to upload first. So he would dedicate his entire day into tracking, covering, and posting hip-hop media as fast as he could.
So if it happened today, within 2 hours, I'm already talking about it. So by the time the Breakfast Club talked about it, I've been talking about it. I beat him to the punch, quicker, more efficient. I was on it every day. I was just sitting around. I lost a lot of friends. I lost shit. I think I gained weight. I was just sitting in my apartment just like, yo, what's gonna happen to hip hop?
This was a price Allen was more than willing to pay, and
You could tell he just acts like a nigga that ain't never really been outside before.
kept the same ambitious mindset, whatever it takes to make it. Allen's channel would continue to grow, and he would gain more notoriety. And in mid-2014, Allen would start to notice a pattern.
And every time I would do a video on Lil Durk, Lil Reese, or Chief Keef, and also Fredo Santana, they'd be like, yo, you gotta cover the whole thing. So I said this, and again, now I'm so in tune with the audience. I'm gonna create a separate page. And I say, you guys support it if you're really into it. So I created the War in Chirac.
June
Some of the most demonic shit ever.
24th, 2014, the War in Chirac was created. Before we learn about the future mistakes Allen makes, I think now's the best time to learn about his connection to Dr. Faustus. Dr. Faustus.
Oh, fuck all that, nigga.
Rappers, a majority of whom were in their teens at the time, lost. The War in Chirac would be an instant hit. Allen would post 2 to 3 videos a day covering Chicago gang culture, and rappers, a majority of whom were in their teens at the time.
It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and now Chey fucking Rack, the place where the Legion of Croons reside. You know what that is. The coalition of super Croons animals that's armed with the common war tools, bombs, grenades, C4s, anti-tank rocket launchers, dynamite, and of course, a bus pass.
He would cover gang beefs, drill rap violence, and even deaths in what he called a satirical manner.
I was trying to figure out how do I cover hip-hop in this realm, because a lot of the things I didn't like, I was mortified by. And I said, the only appropriate way is I did it with satire.
Here's an example of his satire
Oh, listen to this shit.
in use while addressing a 9-year-old who was killed.
And one of the gang members saw him, thought he was one of the ops, and actually smoked on his pack. Well, smoked on a 9-year-old pack. What is that, a mini pack? Whatever.
Obviously, he had a very flawed view of satire, if you could even call it that. There's a very famous quote: satire is tragedy plus time. You give it enough time, the public will allow you to satirize it. But if you guys remember, a big thing Allen prided himself in was being the first to report news within the community.
So if it happened today, within 2 hours, I'm already talking about it.
He would be posting these videos 2 to 4 hours after these people were injured, shot, or even killed. He would start to...
That's right. So he would have so he would know everything. And he wasn't just telling these stories. He would literally be snitching on niggas too. Literally. Telling all types of business he shouldn't be telling.
Popular rappers with nicknames like Lil Reese, the Grim Reaper, Fredo Santana, the Chirac Demon, and Lil J, the Wolverine.
I was giving them nicknames like, yo, these dudes are evil. Everybody was like, no, these names are fucking cool.
These names might seem trivial at first, but they had a big impact on the Chicago community and even his audience. Allen was indirectly dehumanizing these individuals by giving them these nicknames. These names would make you treat these individuals as characters rather than actual people going through these events.
But I'd never seen a place where life was valued less than Chicago. To this day, I've never been to Chicago because of that. This shit came like...
You ain't never going either. Nah, you ain't been there and you ain't never going.
Like a movie to people. Like when it first got famous,
people started like, it was like we was characters. Like, damn, like you got me look like an assassin.
Allen knew exactly what he had to do to market this type of content to his audience. What sounds better? Derek Coleman almost died from a seizure, or the Chirac demon was almost killed? Dirk Banks ends senseless beef with rapper Tyga, or the Chirac 5-star war general spares Tyga's life? Lil Reese would even go on to take the name Allen had given him, the Grim Reaper.
See, this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, well, he told you. I guarantee not only has he not been to Chicago, he don't go nowhere near it. He ain't hitting the border of Indiana. He ain't nowhere in Illinois. None of that shit. Sad.
Even naming one of
It's sad that you run your mouth to a point where there's whole states and cities you can't even step foot in. Cause it could just be somebody random. You don't even fucking know. Not even nobody you directly talked about.
his albums after it. Allen wasn't a spectator anymore. He was playing an active role in the Chicago violence. His videos had an impact that bled through the screen into the community itself. It got to a point where a majority of these videos would just be him punching down on these people, whether it be the gang members or the victims themselves.
Do you see why they start gentrification and start kicking you out of your own fucking neighborhoods, and then you can't really complain? Because you show each and every day that you're not humans. You're almost even too good to be called coons.
You're almost too. It's almost too. You can't even call them coons, Zach. It's almost too good to call y'all coons.
I'm doing you a favor by calling you coons.
While Allen may appear to be the sole individual responsible for this content, he wasn't acting alone. The audience played an equal
Now all these niggas act like he wasn't saying all this shit.
Role in
That's how the internet worked, though.
This content being produced. There was always an audience for this content. There just was never a YouTuber to cross the line and make these type of videos. Allen is a surrogate or a manifestation of his fans' desires. So pretty much suburban kids and edgy internet dwellers who have this bizarre fixation on violence and nihilism.
You know, obviously to a bunch of people who live in the suburbs who are watching me, there was just common shit like, oh yeah, we smoking on so-and-so today. And I'm like, damn, that's someone that died. Yeah. Nobody cared. You know, especially.
Yeah, now that shit, he didn't start that.
When you start covering certain shit as journalists, like I'm seeing videos and pictures of shit. I'm like, yo, this is gory. But these motherfuckers is talking about it like it's a video game.
And Allen gave them the perfect content to get their fix, indirectly feeding them a limited scope of black culture. During this time, Allen was posting both on his main channel and the war in Chirac, which was strange considering his main page was beating out the war in Chirac in numbers.
By the way, me covering the Chicago stuff was never bigger than what I was covering on my main page. Like it's always had less than half the subscribers on my main page.
But it was like a free check. He took that shit like a free, and that's what made it so much more grimy, was he was not putting the same amount of work he was putting, because he's lazy now. When he could have 5 or 6 million subscribers now, but once he started getting a little fan base, he got lazy. You hear all this shit, he talking about how much he was working in videos. I can vouch. He was pumping videos that hard to where it was like, I didn't agree with a lot of the shit he said, but you was gonna, most of the time, if you heard it on YouTube, you was gonna hear it from him first when it came to hip hop shit. And so, but now the nigga lazy and it's just like, oh, you just wait for me because you care what I say. And now, nigga, I don't watch you because I don't give a fuck what your opinion is. By the time you report on some shit, I've already heard it and probably reported on it myself. Now the nigga fucking lazy as shit. And then he had the war on Chirac as just a little side gig. That was just that was gas money.
But the story was never as compelling.
But it was real people, real families, real death, everything. It was just a little side hustle for him.
As the war in Chirac. Because it felt like an ongoing saga.
This means his motivation for making these videos was pretty much entirely from his own interest. And let it be known, even without the war in Chirac, Allen was growing at a fast rate. He would have become a successful commentator with or without making the war in Chirac. But Allen had made his choice. He was far more interested in covering and satirizing, I'm saying that word loosely by the way, this type of content, regardless
Satirizing indeed, loosely.
Of the negative impact it had. And whether he was aware of it or not, he was directly capitalizing off the violent conflicts, beefs, and in some cases deaths of these individuals, in belief
But that was Trap Lord Ross' video. That wasn't his video.
that the payoff of making these videos would only further his career. Allen, in a metaphorical sense, has struck his deal.
Did you feel responsible for like
I gotta find this. I did not know he was on Channel 5 News. I'm gonna go watch this.
inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Hell no. But let me tell you this, accountability is hard to take. I don't believe I caused any murder, but if my videos, because they were popular, instigated any two parties, I'll take blame for that.
In a moment of weakness, Faust had struck his deal, and for a short time he reveled in his newfound power, performing miracles and groundbreaking research. But as days turned to weeks and weeks turned to months, the euphoria began to fade, and the price of his soul grew heavier with each passing moment. He ultimately realized that there are unintended consequences that directly affect himself and the people around him. He starts to experience a deep regret and resentment for his actions. His lack of moral, emotional, and spiritual principles start to take a toll on him. This
does sound like act.
begins to warp and twist his mind until the only real emotion he feels is fear, and his power is soon seen only as a constant reminder of his impending doom. Faustus would find himself descending into a whirlpool of vice and depravity. As the consequences of his bargain unfolded, his suffering intensified. His wealth and power brought him no joy. The knowledge he sought out so desperately only deepened his despair. He was slowly starting to break. On March 26, 2017, Allen would stop uploading on The War in Chirac. During this time, he was extremely popular in the early hip-hop commentator scene, so he was picked up by Complex's new podcast, Everyday Struggle.
Oh, I was huge on covering like, you know, people like Uzi and Cardi like back in 2016. 2017 comes, I get a call from a place called Complex, and they said, yo, we want you to go get on screen or try out for this show, which is you and a rapper just doing what they do on First Take, or if you watch Undisputed, it's just a debate show. We want to do it for rap.
Catching up on Chirac news apparently got too out of control and overwhelming to continue making videos.
I did not like that show.
Now, the war in Chicago stuff, like, it's just getting out of control. It's getting out of control. Like, every day I'm still trying to do like at least 3 videos, and everyone's like, yo, what's up with a Chicago video? What's up with a war in Chirac video? And I'm like, I'm trying to balance all of this, but also like, I just don't know where this thing is going.
During his time on Everyday Struggle, Allen would move on to becoming a more mainstream figure, but he eventually started to realize he was still tied to his past.
Do you feel drill is like done because he also made...
Oh, yes. But Vic Mensa, I ain't gonna lie. If you was gonna do all this, why ain't you just sock that nigga? You could have just socked him. I don't know why Vic didn't. I feel like Vic didn't want the smoke. But I understand. It was a no-win situation. You got locked up, so I do get that.
That you felt you were a little bit repulsed by the fact that so many people outside the culture of Chicago, they hyped up the music, not knowing that real lives were being affected, deaths and other type of madness happened within the music, and the music was a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face.
What was that? Being affected, deaths and other type of madness happened within the music, and the music was a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you know, niggas ain't had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis?
He would get called out dozens
Well,
of times over the war in Chirac and the way he covers hip-hop media in general. A majority of Everyday Struggle's popularity was based around Allen, but it was for him being bullied by the guests or even
Drake. Big Draco.
his own co-hosts.
He took a line from you, and you took the same line from another nigga.
And you fat as fuck, and nigga shut
Damn. Shit.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Hey, you fat as fuck.
Him being bullied by the guests or even his own co-hosts.
He took a line.
I fuck with Big Draco, nigga. Big Draco always give me one, nigga. Hey, bro, it's very rare the Soulja Boy gonna do any appearance and he ain't gonna make me laugh one time. It's rare.
From you, and you took the same line from another nigga.
And you finish your drink, Soldier. Big Draco. No, he didn't. Big Draco. No, this nigga. Big Draco. No, this nigga didn't talk to you like that while you was sipping your drink, nigga.
It was based around Allen,
his
but it was
ass,
for him
Draco.
being bullied by the guests or even his own co-hosts.
He took a line from you, and you took the same line from another nigga.
And you fat as fuck, and nigga, shut the fuck up.
What did you refer to Fredro? No, fuck that shit. What did you refer to Fredro as in all those clips in the war in Chirac? Shit. What'd you refer to him as?
I'm speaking about his death.
The demon. No. Fuck all that. Trying to polish your shit up now. You referred to him as the demon. You clowned him.
Wait. My integrity in all this
Little
shit.
niggas got no accountability nowadays. Keep it on him.
Okay, and the same way when something happens, whatever, and
stop reporting on street shit. The street shit will escalate to a point where you're not gonna report on it.
Exactly.
And you can't report on it.
Man, Joe Budden predicted. Man, look, man, I don't fuck with Joe Budden like that, but you can't front. Joe Budden has predicted some shit from Jump Street. Look how young and before this nigga's fat. Joe Budden, nigga, before Joe Budden left, Everyday Struggle, Joe Budden was trying to talk to this nigga. He tried to talk to him about that motherfucking satanic shit on his Instagram. Joe Budden tried to talk to this little nigga, and this little nigga did not want to listen. He like Joe washed, Joe need me type shit. Nigga, Joe told Envy to his face when Envy tried to get him to invest that money. Nigga, you gonna be arrested for a Ponzi scheme. So I got to give Joe his props on that. Like Joe predicted the downfall of Akademiks, nigga, every step of the way.
What else? I hate to have these conversations on platforms like this, but I have to.
Everyday Struggle would become one of the biggest hip-hop shows on YouTube, and Allen would continue to grow his name, brand, and platform, but he was pretty much considered the punching bag of the hip-hop community. But he eventually realized something that I believe is pretty critical to how the rest of his future in this space would play out. During this time, Allen was at the top of hip-hop commentary. His influence and outreach could not be replicated by any other media outlet. And while he did have a chokehold on hip-hop media, nearly every music community had a strong dislike for him. But regardless, they had to watch him because there was no alternative at the time.
Facts. That's facts. Once I got alternatives, I don't really watch that nigga much no more unless something happens.
He was pretty much in a league of his own. Now that Allen didn't have to worry about competition, he had more leniency on how he could talk about other artists. So he did what he did best. He spoke his mind.
But a nigga like Nav, you rode Weekend's coat, you pretty much an industry plant. But I'm glad you actually fucked with I'm a demon when it comes to media. I'm glad you did. Cause at every fucking
Did you say you were a demon?
Yo, the devil's in full effect. Position, I will be pointing out why Nav is a fucking industry plant, a fucking Indian nigga trying to infiltrate the culture who really was on some bullshit at first.
Meek, you cannot cancel anyone, bro. Literally, I'm a news page, I'm a blogger. You've been mad at me since I posted that one of your projects flopped. Yo, you were under my, oh my God, yo, it was an EP. It flopped. Get over it. Get out of your feelings. You're a sensitive gangster, like, yo, hyped up, like.
Allen would become way more blatant and controversial, getting into beefs with huge figures.
And then, that's what I'm saying. The way he used to talk, so that's when I started getting off of him. This was the turn for me. When he started talking all this shit to these rappers, I'm like, nigga, ain't you the same nerdy nigga from last year? So now that you got a couple of dollars and a couple of followers, now you can beat up everybody. Now you feel like you can talk to Meek Mill some way. Let's say Meek Mill is a weak-ass nigga. You think you're going to be able to just run up on Meek Mill, especially at that time? Meek Mill in the beefs with Drake and shit at the time.
like Meek Mill, Nipsey Hussle, and even Nicki Minaj.
DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me, so he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. He
R.I.P. Nip.
behind the camera, and you gotta just let clowns be clowns, man.
Right.
So niggas like him get weeded out quick. He got a little internet run going on, but we just gotta let himself destruct because he's on the path.
Nigga, Nip called it, nigga. Called it. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle called it, nigga.
As Allen's ego grew more and more, a lot of his insecurities began to shine to the public.
You're like, yo, if y'all niggas got a problem, whatever. But it's really at me. So them niggas, I don't really got time for that. So, and I know I might be getting a little bit emotional. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But this is just facts. I don't got time for these media niggas, bro. Like, I don't got time for the games y'all play. I'm gonna tell y'all 100%. And I know a lot of media niggas might be watching now. I've been making more money than y'all before y'all even signed to y'all companies. I've been doing it on my own. Don't try me.
This clip was in context of Allen addressing Deus and Mero for calling him out. Always having the pressure of thousands of people criticizing you and clowning you every day, Allen eventually got emotional and broke during his response. And of course, the public dragged him for this.
Nigga, you cried in your response. This is what I'm saying. And then now you supposed to be big act. This one. And the motherfuckers that be, most of the people that be vouching for this nigga, I'm like, y'all weren't there in the beginning, because there's no way you were there in the beginning and you really think this nigga tough.
This instance for most content
Big was
creators
happening.
would make them take a break for a while, but it was the opposite for Allen. His ego and reckless behavior only continued to increase. He would stream a lot more often on Twitch, where nearly in every stream he would be drunk, including his most viral clips.
This shit. Chat.
Watch this fucking fool. Oh my goodness, watch this fool. Oh, watch this fool.
Y'all see, alcohol don't freeze, by the way. I took this out of the freezer. Oh, that's about 4 shots.
Yo, do a shot right now. I need to see you do a triple shot right now for the people.
I'm gonna get a cup.
A triple shot.
I want to see you, I want to see you fry your eye right now. For all the times that me and you've been through, I need to see you pour the craziest shot right now.
All right,
Do it
hold
right
on.
now for the people.
Watch this nigga.
Because I play college ball. I am a Division I basketball player. You're not talking basketball with me. That didn't go well.
The nigga passed out on the motherfucking stream, nigga. Bad Santa style, nigga. Big act, nigga. This nigga, bro, got melted by the chair too, nigga. Chair hit his ass with an elbow drop.
Sometime after this, his
Hey, nigga, hit the like button. Hit the PayPal Cash App. So we gotta hit the goal tonight. We ain't hit the goal probably about 5 streams. Let's hit the $20 goal this evening. Unrivaled coverage, do the Unrivaled research. I got motherfucking Unrivaled squad. Bro, I'm telling you, everybody, look, Jimmy know what time it is. What's happening? Samoy, what's happening? Bro, I'm telling you, it was weird for me because I'm telling you, my first getting on YouTube and seeing like hip hop shit was from him. I didn't like search. I don't even remember. I may have searched a topic and he came up and it was like he always was popping with the shit fast. When he took this turn into this Twitch streamer that just be talking shit to rappers, talking shit to this person, that person, this nigga, all these motherfuckers. And I'm like, nigga, you the same pussy ass nigga that was getting punked on Everyday Struggle. Getting punked by Joe. I forgot the nigga that was the host right before it ended. You was getting punked by him. Nobody take you seriously still. That's why. And then next thing you know, you on Fresh and Fit trying to give men advice with women. Nigga, ain't nobody ever see you not that nigga.
Girlfriend at the time would have to come in and turn off the stream due to him passing out from being too drunk. Alan would start to gain the reputation of him allegedly being an alcoholic due to him going on drunken rants and tirades when anyone would mention his name in a negative light. Everyday Struggle would soon come to an end, and by around this time, Alan had one of the biggest hip-hop media platforms on the internet, to the point where he would have major record labels reaching out to him to promote their artists.
Nigga, I got these labels under the palm of my hands. I diss them every week. They do nothing but still pay me, nigga. I'm not trying to be here and just talk money shit with y'all, but I'm trying to tell y'all the impact of what we got going on.
Everyone undoubtedly had a
just real tough.
Huge respect for the platform he built, but people had little to no respect for Alan as a person.
Exactly.
Alan would get another chance at redeeming his name when he would reach a whole new audience and level of mainstream when he would go on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
This was the beginning of the end. This is when he started trying to do that alpha, what do you want to call it? Alpha man play. Alpha man RP.
And enter the red pill space. Alan's worldview, a majority
I guess we can call it red pill RP.
of the time, is viewed under a conservative lens, and he aligns himself heavily with the Republican Party and even share some of their same ideals.
But
Vlad, I'm
look at how many
Vlad, I'm
people.
definitely voting for Trump next time.
Wait, you're voting for Trump?
What? Yes, I'm definitely voting for Trump. 100%.
Regardless of this, he still gave some valid criticism about the red pill space itself.
First of all, I don't believe in that red pill shit when niggas say alpha male. Nigga, I'm more critical of the red pill space more than I'm an advocate of it. I usually say I don't fuck with most of that shit because it's not applicable to the majority of guys who are listening to it.
Unfortunately, every time
No. True alpha male principles have nothing to do with money. That's why you don't know what you're talking about. The true alpha male, and not the trendy version, the shit you hear on the internet, the true, what it takes to be a real man, that shit has nothing to do with the money. It has everything to do with the principles, the know-how, and how hard you actually fucking work, nigga. It has nothing to do with the bread. Nothing.
he would appear on the podcast, he would just get more and more drunk and start ranting and insulting the women, resulting in a lot of viral clips.
If I lose some weight and I become your broke ass, bitch ass boyfriend, right?
You are fat though, nigga.
Shit, no.
Nigga, you got on a pit bull dog collar. Never mind.
And I start fucking with a masculine bitch like you with fake titties, right? With a fucking tattoo on your face.
Cringy.
Yeah, nigga.
Masculine as shit.
Yeah, so.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing and I live in a fucking mansion with
That's when you know a nigga ain't got no money. Nigga, I saw your crib, nigga. You ain't balling like that.
These clips would go on to garner a lot of views and reactions from pretty big YouTube figures, most famously being Abba and Preach, who had no problem calling him out for his blatant insecurities.
Why do you feel the need to come tell me you have so much more when I don't care? That tells me that you're a loser on the inside. Even though you might be winning in these lives, how you look at yourself, the way that you internally view yourself, it's like, I am a bit of a loser.
Shit, maybe she is alpha. Fuck.
So all this rah-rah, all this need to get drunk and do all this wild stuff is evidence that you're a loser.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a certain energy to people that are like obsessively trying to show off like how much money they have, how famous they are.
Yeah, like whenever the argument turns to I live here and I drive this, you lost.
How popular they are, and I don't know. It always comes off as being like very insecure to me.
His argumentative nature and reckless rants would eventually culminate to the point where he would get a gun pulled on him live on the podcast.
Yo, shorty. I was trying to dismiss you because you're a broke ass bitch who ain't get a babysitter who talking about you gotta go home to your kid. Nigga, go home to your little nigga and go handle your business, nigga.
Okay.
Move to the left. I said move to the left. Yo, nigga, I said move to the left. Now. Everybody get to the fucking left. All right. If bullets come down this way, I ain't getting nobody fucking hurt.
You done ran your mouth to this bitch and she done pulled out the burner, nigga. She done up the fire. I'm up in the fire. We not having no discussion. Nigga, Myron ass. Nigga, move to the left, nigga. This nigga always trying to turn some shit to some type of tactical special forces situation. Man, shut your police ass up, nigga. The fact that this nigga came out as a federal agent, y'all still watch this nigga and try to take advice from this nigga is wild to me. He told y'all he the police. CJ,
Now,
what's
you
that?
could imagine his response to the situation would be something like, I got too drunk and antagonized her too much, putting myself in a bad situation, or even she was just crazy and luckily nobody got hurt. Here was his actual response.
So now I'm looking at her with the hand. I'm like, what you about to do, shoot this place up? I'm like, nigga, try it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm saying this because I'm trying to see my man's goal. Put her down. I'm gonna be.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man. No, this nigga did not just say he wanted Myron to shoot this bitch. This nigga like, man, I was low-key hoping Myron shot that bitch. If you want me to keep that shit a stack, I was hoping he shot that bitch.
Honest.
When Allen first ventured into the hip-hop media space, his goal was to satirize the ridiculousness, fake toughness, and all-around nonsensical nature of hip-hop gangster culture. And now, a couple years down the line, he became the exact thing he sought out to cover.
Facts.
When Allen first entered the scene, he used to be a young and promising up-and-coming voice in hip-hop media. He was very sharp to the point where he was one of the first people to break down the YouTube algorithm and use it to his advantage. He was extremely charismatic and quick-witted. It was no surprise back then that he was definitely going to change the hip-hop media landscape, and he did. Somewhere along the way, his ambition went unchecked and blinded him to where he was headed, causing him to make long-lasting mistakes that he could not yet see, but would eventually pay for. Now, present-day Allen is overwhelmingly arrogant and blatantly spiteful.
I call him out. I diss him. We still gonna be straight. You know why? There is nobody, and I'm saying this, and any of y'all niggas who look up to me or even think you're past me, look at yourself and look at your voice. Your voice, when it comes to making a narrative and talking about an artist, is not bigger than mine. That's facts.
Swamped
But what does that mean really, though?
in many different
Especially when you're a prisoner in your own home.
vices like alcoholism and even gambling.
You know, I've thought about like substance abuse. For probably the last like 10 years or so, 10, 12 years, I've drank almost damn near every day.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
This is literal. Do you see his face literal cry out for help?
No, I'm
What do you
addicted.
mean you're addicted to gambling?
No, I am. And-
How
and-
so?
It's something I'm not really proud about. Getting paid. No, this is like personal money. I've lost over $3 million gambling.
God. Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
You got $3 million. You just supposed to bet $100 on the football game and keep it moving, nigga. Like, what is this? How the fuck did you lose $3 million in gambling, nigga? Have you ever won? Like, have you ever won a bet? $3 million fucking dollars. Big act, nigga.
I am.
How so?
It's something I'm not really proud about. Getting paid. No, this is like personal money. I've lost over $3 million gambling.
God damn. He's extremely argumentative.
He couldn't even hold that shit. He, nigga, you fucked up.
I'm not really proud about getting paid. No, this is like personal money. I've lost over $3 million gambling.
God damn. He's extremely argumentative to the point where he's constant.
$3 million, nigga. So Janice, if you ever at the casino and you have to wait in line, know that he there. Shut up, bitch. We got the nigga that's gonna lose $3 million tonight. You can wait. It might not be enough lobster, none of that shit, but he here tonight. You shut the fuck up. That nigga, he's getting ready to drop a whole bag in here, nigga. Fuck, $3 million, bro? That is a cold streak for your ass, nigga. $3 fucking million. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to wrap my head around having $3 million and doing more than just like $100. Maybe you put $1,000 on the Super Bowl. Like, I don't. You've already won the game. I really don't understand how. Like, I can get you going to the casino for fun, but I don't get how your fun has gotten $3 million worth when. What are you doing? Right, exactly, Jimmy. That's why I said, like, bruh, you got that much money, put $100, $1,000 on a game and keep it pushing, bro. Make you a $100 parlay or some shit, but like, I just don't understand. How did you get that cold? Losing $100 would be the worst feeling in the world to me.
Involved in some kind of controversy, and as confident as he tries to portray himself to be, it's as clear as day that he's overcompensating for how insecure he is. Allen has had a long and extremely successful career in hip-hop and media, influencing countless other creators through his content. He went from being a Jamaican immigrant to a poor college kid to creating a huge brand and platform and becoming a millionaire in the process. But en masse, a majority of hip-hop media and fans have a strong dislike for him. The internet even branded him the clown of hip-hop, and he himself even acted on what they made him out to be, and it seemed like this cycle would just continue on. But then something—
Yeah, that nigga was probably playing slots. Probably playing craps, don't know how to play. It's just some goofy shit. Betting on horses. He don't know nothing about none of the horses, just betting on them. It has to be something goofy. I'm like, how do you lose $3 million playing blackjack? You know what I mean? Like, even that, like, get up. Like, I don't know.
happened to Allen that
Cold hand in a dice game.
happens to us all. Time. Put yourself in Allen's shoes. When all said and done, you've made your money and you're sitting down bored in your mansion, how many times would you think about how you built your platform and what mistakes you've made and truly say you did nothing wrong? The answer is, it depends. Some can go their entire lives lying to themselves, and some take pride in the terrible things they've done. And while Allen's an extremely egotistical and argumentative person, he's far from an idiot. So far, when he would ever be confronted about the war in Chirac, he would always shift the blame.
You know, at least I stopped the war in Chirac. Dirk is still rapping about niggas getting murdered every day, but you don't have smoke for him.
Nigga, you not Dirk. Look, hold on. You can't, look, nigga, here's the problem. Dirk is from there. And I guarantee Dirk ain't rapping in a song about smoking on a 9-year-old pack. I can at least give Dirk that. I can't vouch for much with Dirk. I can vouch for him. First of all, Dirk is the fucking feds anyway. I don't know what's happening. Dirk the motherfucking feds anyway, nigga.
However, y'all don't have the same smoke for the record label owners.
They don't.
When Chief
I give
Keef,
you that.
you know who signed the most drill rappers? It was Interscope Records.
It is true that someone else would have made and profited off of this content if he didn't create it. And it is also true that record labels are directly capitalizing, and I'd even go as far to say as encouraging violence to generate more numbers. But all of these things don't abdicate you from your own individual responsibility. The war in Chirac was Alan's channel, and he made his choice to make this type of content. Things would finally come full circle when one of the first people who would call out Alan, Vic Mensa, would go on his podcast. And Alan would go on to say the unexpected.
I was almost explaining to say, well, the rappers are doing it. Don't get mad at the blogger. I don't think at that...
Nigga, but that's not what it was, though. It wasn't a sense like that, because there's been people who's been able to talk about all these different events and whatnot that's happened in the hood and whatnot without all the extra smoke. You got extra smoke because you were saying extra shit. So don't play dumb, nigga.
That moment, I was at the point where I am now to say, you shouldn't treat...
Who told this nigga to grow his hair out as well?
That subject as you did. You know, while you might think it may have been satirical, it was the wrong thing to be satirical with. Mm-hmm. It was insensitive to people who did feel...
Damn, Janice.
Like, hey, you're talking about our family members. One of the things it took me a while also to accept is that, you know, because I wasn't there, it might have been a little bit incite a lot of other stuff that happened. That's the accountability that I had to, you know, over time realize to say, hey, listen, if you were going to do that or do any coverage on it, you either would have not done it at all or it would have been completely different with reverence.
Across Alan's entire history on the internet, it would be easy to paint him as a bad person. And while we're all human and we all make mistakes, Alan is an influencer, amassing over 5 million followers across all platforms.
And it went to it. He is definitely somebody I saw, like, the more following he got, the more unhealthy he looked, and the more off the hook he became.
Isn't held to the same standard as the rest of us. Whenever a celebrity or influencer does pretty much anything, it's viewed and criticized under a microscope to millions of people, let alone them actually making a mistake. And a majority of influencers who are under controversy might just fake apologies to save their career or image. Alan was in a rare position where he didn't have to show any remorse or take any accountability because DJ Akademiks is an independent media platform owned solely by him, and still to this day one of the original and most popular places to get hip-hop news. If he didn't want to, he really didn't have to apologize. He quite literally could have never talked about the war in Chirac again and been perfectly well off. The same rules that applied to other influencers didn't really apply to him, but he took accountability regardless. Most people envision someone taking accountability as some sort of external punishment, like public criticism, legal repercussions, or even a loss of reputation. But for most people, just like Faustus, it's that deep regret or resentment that just eats away at you on the inside. The inner conflict or feeling of self-betrayal he has for himself is often way more of a punishment than any external consequence he might face. And most of the time, this is enough to make anyone question their own actions.
That's one of the things as growth, as we're talking about growth and learning, you get to learn about the just even the gravity of their platform. Because even to this day, people still bring up the war in Chirac.
When Allen's career comes to
Yeah,
a
nigga.
close, he will
I
be
wonder
known as
why.
one of the most influential people in the hip-hop media space. Unfortunately, the stain of the war in Chirac and the hate he receives will always be there. Luckily, people worth being around tend to not evaluate you solely based on your past mistakes or even your accomplishments, but rather your future actions, which Allen's are still unfolding. I won't ask anyone to forgive him or even change your view of him, only to just keep an open mind, because he has shown a glimpse, just like everyone else, he is capable of change. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the other character in this story. Faust's 24 years would soon come to an end, and he's merely hours away from having his soul eternally damned. But even now, there is still time to repent to God and be saved. Instead, he spends his last hours coming up with excuses, wishing that time would stand still so that midnight would never come, wishing for more time to repent instead of using the time he already has to repent. Finally,
I mean, the crazy part is he's nowhere near the part where he feels he needs to repent and all this shit. Bro, he got that girl pregnant. The girl's getting ready to have his fucking baby, bro. His story is going to be a cautionary tale by the end of it. I mean, it is right now. You talking about a nigga that was always a hard worker and all this shit and then got caught up in the glitz and glamour and became lazy and got a crazy bitch and... I mean, hold on, man. The shit get worse. I gotta show y'all this video.
All right, so I just want to go over this situation with Akademiks getting exposed by his girlfriend Chey and getting his intimacy photos exposed. So we all know that Akademiks and his toxic relationship has been going pretty viral lately because, you know, they break up, they get back together, they break up, they get back together. But during the breakups, Chey likes to put Akademiks on blast and expose him and embarrass him and humiliate him. And that's exactly what I believe happened. I think during one of their breakups, allegedly, she sent photos of Akademiks' wee-wee to the 16 and Three Fingers Wack in order to, like, because she knew that they would put it on blast. They love to talk about that type of stuff. I mean, Wack 100 loves to talk about the, male anatomy. And Adam 16, we all know that he's the guru of, homoerotic discussions. So she sends out this revenge corn in order to get even with Akademiks. She knows that Wack and Adam will put it on blast, and that's exactly what they did. And we're going to just cover the whole thing. But first, I want to show you the first clip. This is going to be Adam fake laughing, as he always does. But this was a little over the top. I thought this was worth showing you guys. Watch this.
Akademiks got a Bobby's World head. If the baby come out with a normal size head, we know it ain't asked. If she has to have a C-section after the 5th attempt of natural birth because of the Bobby's World head, we know it's asked.
So you believe she is? He told you she's pregnant, right?
He told me she's pregnant. And then she threatened us with
Okay, so that was very, very cringe. And Adam knows it. He's like, oh, fuck, what the fuck am I doing? Fake laughing. Like, I probably look so stupid. So now he's going to go out. He's like going to stop everyone to explain why it's funny and why he's laughing. Watch this.
Lawsuit.
Why
I'm like,
Bobby's World head is so funny. There's like two different types of guys. There's like a dude with like a cartoon character head.
That's him.
And then there's like a blue face with like a slim like Ken doll head, right?
Wow, so that's why it's so fucking hilarious is because obviously Blueface has a slender face and Bobby's World has a fat face. Oh my God. That was so stupid. I thought I'd just show you guys that because it's obviously important to show you how fake the 16 is. He's dying laughing at a Wack 100 joke. Nothing that Wack says that's intended to be funny is funny. So for Adam to just fucking die like that, it really just goes to show how fake he is. And I thought that was extremely important. So let's move on to this academic stuff. So this next clip is going to be Three Fingers Wack talking about how he said on a podcast one time that Blueface slept with Akademiks' girl. Now he says that Akademiks' girl threatened to sue him over those statements because they weren't true. And in response to those threats of a lawsuit, Wack 100 says, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the bitch. I was talking about the other bitch. So he's exposing Akademiks for having side chicks. And this is what led up to the whole situation. So I want to play the clip.
I'll sue you because you and Blueface keep lying, talking about Blueface fuck me. So I'm like, I don't know you. I said, Blueface fuck Axe bitch. This what happened. All of it started because of me.
Because you said that on here.
I said, yo, Blueface fuck Axe bitch. Who are you? She said, I'm his woman. I said, well, I'm talking about his bitch, Paris Hiltran, the rapper chick from Atlanta. So I don't know you.
That's right. So Buttplay 100 just said that he was talking about Akademiks' side chick. He's saying Akademiks' side chick was slept with Blueface. Who cares? Why is that even worth mentioning? It is obvious that Wack 100 was implying that it was Akademiks' girlfriend that slept with a Blueface. If he's not in a relationship with the girl and she's just some girl that he slept with, who gives a shit if she slept with Blueface too? So it's obvious to me that Wack 100 is using this other girl as like a fall girl, like a scapegoat, in order to evade responsibility and avoid the lawsuits. Because
All right. I don't know what happened there. I figured it out though. So look, what I was saying was, 3 Finger Wack is this shit from this song by this nigga named Jay Diggs. Jay Diggs had this beef with Wack 100.
Bitch.
And in the middle of the beef, well, it wasn't even really a beef. It was like Wack just went the fuck off. Was like he was wanting to beat this nigga up and his mama's a bitch and all this other shit. His mama sucked dick, all this shit. So Jay Diggs want to fight motherfucking Wack 100, but Wack been ducking him. So he comes out with this song 3 Finger Wack. 3 Finger Wack is about this girl paid Wack 100, or Wack 100 paid this girl to stick 3 fingers in his ass while he was laying on his stomach. And so there's a fucking whole ass hit record. Matter of fact, I'll play the song after this. 3 Finger Wack, nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucking song go hard. Jay Diggs went hard on that motherfucker, bro. Hold on. What's the timestamp? All right. Timestamp. Nah, hold on, Wack. I gotta do that shit now. I gotta do that shit right now, nigga.
Now everybody gonna say, Jay Diggs, Wack told your mama to suck a dick, called you a bitch. What you gonna do about it, Jay Diggs? What you gonna do? Now you're forced to do something.
Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Mom, what you doing?
Hey, I'm in here writing. What's up?
Ain't nothing. I was just calling you. I wanted to call and apologize. I know you've been getting all the texts and all the calls about this Wack 100 cat on the internet saying all the bullshit. Excuse my language. But yeah, I just wanted to call and apologize for that, Mom.
Wait, stop. Oh, hell no. You ain't got to apologize to me. Here's what you can do for me. Kick his goddamn ass. Line it up.
3-finger whack. My mama put me on you, now I gotta get you, nigga. Hey, fuck whack 100. On my mama, we can line it up. Whack, let's run it. Do it. You a whole ass pig, you don't want this beef. Plus you talk too much like you don't want your teeth. Yeah, I heard all the gossip. I got you niggas. About to run up in the clubhouse and drop some niggas. Hey, line it up, whack, and you can bring Blue Da Vinci. I'ma slap you, this for 40 Pac, Suge, and Nipsey. Look, I listen to your podcast, you clearly a cop. You like fingers in your ass, boy, you really a thought.
I heard your podcast, nigga. You really a cop. 3 fingers in your ass, nigga. You really a thought, nigga. Jay Diggs murdered this nigga on this. I don't give a fuck.
Nika told it all. You was fucking her fist. Now you 3-finger whack. You told her stuff it and twist. I mean, what you?
No, Jay Diggs, run it back, nigga.
You niggas about to run up in the clubhouse and drop some niggas. Hey, line it up, whack, and you can bring Blue Da Vinci. I'ma slap you, this for 40 Pac, Suge, and Nipsey. Look, I listen to your podcast, you clearly a cop. You like fingers in your ass, boy, you really a thought. Nika told it all, you was fucking her fist. Now you 3-finger whack, you told her stuff it and twist. I mean, what you on, whack? That's some different time. You got her playing in your back doing the come here sign? You're not a street nigga, you done lost your stripes. You an internet cop, worse than Charleston White. Hey, I got a couple questions. Let me ask you, player. How you on the internet with your ass in the air? And what
Oh. Just so y'all know, if you don't believe, I can play that video clip as well. This nigga on Clubhouse arguing with niggas. So Clubhouse is an app where they can't see you. These niggas on Clubhouse arguing with these niggas, asshole naked. Bitch was videotaping him. The bitch that put the 3 fingers in his ass, she was videotaping. Told you Jay Diggs went in on this nigga, bro. And Jay Diggs like, all I want is my fade. We ain't gotta do this shit on TV. None of that shit, nigga.
nigga, you done lost your stripes. You an internet cop, worse than Charleston White. Hey, I got a couple questions. Let me ask you, player. How you on the internet with your ass in the air? And where your bitch beats from? Where you found him at? And how you Pyru blood sitting down with a rat? Hey, you 46, right? But you ain't acting your age. How you call Diggs out and you ain't back in your face? And y'all happy celebrating like Jay Prince in jail? Takashi get whooped and y'all wishing him well. Wack gotta go like we need a replacement. And tell 6ix9ine that's what he get for his statements. I got the boy attention now, I'm fucking him mentally. And welcome to the bay, that's what you get when you mention me. He gon' duck a real nigga like I thought he would do. And yeah, I fuck with Christian cause she harder than you. Hey, I seen your son, Wack, I could tell he a gobbler. And you
Oh no! No! Oh no, hold on, nigga. I seen your son, Wack, and I know he a gobbler. Oh no, no. You gotta catch the Wack. You gots to catch the fade, nigga.
That's what you get when you mention me. He gon' duck a real nigga like I thought he would do. And yeah, I fuck with Christian cause she harder than you. Hey, I seen your son, Wack, I could tell he a gobbler. And you a fuck nigga and you failed as a father. Fingers, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run. Let's do it, nigga. Fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Where you at? Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it. I heard your daddy never loved you. Oh, that's fucked up, huh? Bum. And Wack, I gotta ask, was you touching your son? Oh, I follow.
Oh, shit.
Follow Kim now. I'm trying to run her this play. And I ain't trying to set you up. I'm trying to come on her face. Kimberly.
Hardest diss song I've heard in a long fucking time, man. This nigga's not playing with this nigga, bro. You up, nigga. I just want to come in her face. Oh, nigga, damn.
Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it. Ay, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it. I heard your daddy never loved you. Oh, that's fucked up, huh? Bum. And Wack, I gotta ask, was you touching your son? Oh, I follow Kim now. I'm trying to run her this play. And I ain't trying to set you up. I'm trying to come on her face. Kimberly. Your wife got a fat ass. Your son is a fairy. And you like it from the back, boy. That shit, they're scary. Your daddy was a dolphin. Your mama is hooker. Go and bring her to the face so my mama can whoop it.
Oh, this nigga mama trying to run you to fade. Run your mama to fade, nigga.
Fat ass.
No, he didn't. I didn't realize he zoomed in on your wife's face. Your wife do got a fat ass, nigga. Jay Diggs, you out of pocket, nigga. Nigga want the fade. This nigga's trying to say, he's trying to figure out what is the magic words to make this nigga come catch this fade, nigga. Damn.
Bum. And Wack, I gotta ask, was you touching your son? Oh, I follow Kim now. I'm trying to run her this play. And I ain't trying to set you up. I'm trying to come on her face. Kimberly. Your wife got a fat ass. Your son is a fairy. And you like it from the back, boy. That shit, they're scary. Your daddy was a dolphin. Your mama is hooker. Go and bring her to the face so my mama can whoop it. Who is Jay Diggs? What is he thinking? Season 3 BT. Check American Gangster. Look, my book is out now. Hey, you ordered it, right? And the movie coming soon. It's portraying my life. Wack acting slow like he new to the streets. Ain't nobody pull a gun and tell Blue to debrief. Somebody better tell dude I'm not with the fuckery. First he want the fade, now the fuck nigga ducking me. Where you at? Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it.
And he told me, he says, now stick one finger. So I put one finger. And then he was like, okay, now put two fingers. And I put two fingers. I thought that was it, but he was just like, okay, now slide one more finger. So now I'm like, yeah. So I'm like this, right? And he says, now turn your fingers around and make a come here motion.
Oh, he wants you to stroke that prostate. You know what? Wow.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Wack, I only got one question. How did you get her to do that?
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
That's not what I thought you meant by grab her hand. Three-finger whack, nigga. This the hardest this song. So that's why that white boy's calling him three-finger whack. The streets, that's his name in the streets, nigga.
Tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up. Tell Wack, let's run it.
And he told me, he says, now stick one finger. So I put one finger. And then he was like, okay, now put two fingers. And I put two fingers. I thought that was it, but he was just like, okay, now slide one more finger. So now I'm like.
So he took this from an interview. She did this interview, exposed this nigga, like, either you seen this or you didn't, kind of thing.
Yeah. So I'm like this, right? And he says, now turn your fingers around and make a come here motion.
Oh, he wants you to stroke that prostate. You know what? Wow.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
So now we understand three-finger whack. So just so you, I'll show you the video that she taped. It's only a 34-second clip.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Humbly and peacefully, I want you to answer this question. Did you not call my phone humbly and peacefully? I know it was you. 4 a.m. I answered the phone. I said, who is this? You say it's posted. I said, different. Humbly and peacefully, I want you to answer this question. Did you not call my phone humbly and peacefully? I know it was you. 4 a.m. I answered the phone. I said, who is this?
What part of the game is this? Nigga laying on his stomach, getting his asshole played with, arguing with niggas on Clubhouse, bro. And this is the and this is the nigga y'all be taking. This is the nigga y'all take serious. Fuck whack 100. I'm sorry, I got side.
All right, so I just want to go over this situation.
Look, until you come out with a song as hard as that, whack, you gotta run the fade. First of all, that nigga not only said your wife had a fat ass, he zoomed in on it. So like, what are you gonna say? Yeah, I know she got a fat ass. L. Nigga, you can only live beating up stitches for so long.
And avoid the lawsuits, because well, I mean, how could that be embarrassing to anyone? Oh, this girl that you slept with on the side slept with someone else who's famous too. Who cares? Akademiks doesn't care about some side chick named Paris Hilton. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So it's like it's a situation where Wack went from trying to expose Akademiks' girlfriend for sleeping with Blueface and cheating. Now he's saying, no, I was exposing Akademiks for having a side. So he's snitching on Akademiks for cheating is basically what he's trying to explain. So now he's going to prove that he wasn't talking about Chey Glizzy and that he was talking about this other girl. He's actually going to call the other girl, and as a way of like getting himself off the hook. Watch this.
Who are you calling?
Paris. Nigga, huh? Paris. We live.
I gotta look her up. Who?
On Paris Hilton.
Okay.
Did I tell any lies to ask girl about who act fuck with on the side?
No, you never,
What is
Y'all niggas is real life snitching, bro. Bro, whack 100 the police, nigga. He even tell on act.
What's your name?
Paris Hilton.
What do you do for a living?
I make music, I rap.
This is the fact. Now, Act wanted, like, she gets on here talking about, I'm gonna sue you. Look, baby, I ain't talking about you. I know Paris, so when I say bitch, she don't hear it like that. She know that's how we talk. Nigga, that's what it is. How old are you, Paris?
23.
And you from where?
I'm from Atlanta.
All right, I hit you back.
All right, so I just want to show you really quick.
That's her. Yeah, everybody don't know Jumper the Feds. Nigga, that Adam's last name is Grand Mason. Grand Mason. That's his real last name. And his daddy used to work for Bill Clinton. How much more proof do you need? Y'all just be following the fucking police. The police got some of the most hopping YouTube channels on earth. There's 2 federal informants sitting there interviewing each other. Wack used to manage 6ix9ine. He the most gangster nigga ever, but he gets to be cool with a federal informant and nobody cares. The feds got some of the coldest YouTube channels.
This is who Three Fingers Wack is on the phone with. This is the girl that he says is Akademiks' bitch. This is the girl that Akademiks slept with and Blueface also slept with. She's a rapper. Her
Y'all both sharing this mid, bitch. Y'all goofies.
job is that she's a rapper. She has 40 monthly listeners on Spotify. She's got 2 songs. This is her. And this is apparently who Wack 100 felt.
So she gave Akademiks some pussy thinking this nigga was going to put her on. Put you on the what? He ain't got shit but a podcast.
Necessary to bring up and talk about how she slept with Blueface. This a virtual nobody who has no relevance at all. This is who he's bringing up out of the blue to talk about, this Akademiks,
Because I'm going to tell you the truth. In that other video, the dude missed one key era about Akademiks. Before the Fresh and Fit era, he missed the 6ix9ine era.
Blueface. This isn't who.
And that was the beginning of his content turning trash, because instead of him doing content about all hip hop, he was just doing content about 6ix9ine.
Sham. Why would anyone bring this up? So Wack 100 is a clown. Okay, I really hope this makes sense.
Threat? You didn't hear her threaten me?
No, I heard it.
Nigga, she said, I'm serious. I'm going to sue you on Blueface for whatever the fuck I said for what?
All right, but let's step back here. So you basically, you kind of snitched on Act for cheating.
No, I didn't. I'm
Yes,
telling
you
the
did,
lady.
Nigga, you did. You said Blueface fucked his girl. She's like, I ain't fucking you. Was like, yeah, I ain't talking about you, his other bitch. Nigga, that's snitching. The fuck is this nigga talking about?
You talking about suing me and my artist, and we talking to Act about his bitch. I don't know you. I haven't been introduced to you.
So basically, to me, what Wack's saying right there is like,
But you didn't know that was, shut up, bro.
you know, if you want to threaten to sue me, I can just provide another person that I could have been talking about. You know what I mean? So this is actually Wack 100 running scared from a lawsuit, in my opinion. He's basically to me saying, if you want to
First of all, where was that bitch getting money to sue? That bitch ain't got no job. And Act was about to pay to sue you? Come on, nigga.
Sue me, I could get a bitch to say that everything I said was true. Paru. So, you know, I just wanted to show you guys that. So that's important. And so now I want to introduce you guys to Chey Glizzy, Akademiks' actual girlfriend, that it would actually matter if she slept with Blueface or not. But I want to show you this girl because she is an absolute devil woman and she's ruining Akademiks' career. And I think it's hilarious. So I want to show you guys some stuff that she posted on, I think, Instagram, where she's humiliating and embarrassing Akademiks and laughing and just really having a good time. And I just thought that this was really hilarious. I'm going to show you.
I mean, the look on her face when she just be disrespecting this nigga be wild.
Lesson, the way how you cheat on me and did me, I realized.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It ain't nothing, it's okay.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you even talking about right now?
You
Huh?
Why are you trying to take pictures of me?
What are you talking about?
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Wow, so she's secretly recording him pathetically simping and talking about how she cheated on him and how he's forgave her or whatever. You can hear him saying that. You can hear him kind of say like something like the way that you did me, the way that you cheated on me.
Look at this nigga, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
And how I always cried over you and took you back. And this how you gonna do me? Holy. He's saying that in the background. She's using this to embarrass him and to show everyone that she is in control. Let's watch a little bit more.
Again, before like you try to like talk shit about me, it's like, why are you like, I know you for real in real life.
All right, so Akademiks.
This nigga slow ass motherfucker. That was the slowest I'm gonna get up, get your phone shit of all time. This fucking
Again,
sloth.
before like you try to like talk shit about me, it's like, why are you like, I know you for real in real life.
All right, so Akademiks looks exactly like Flacco. He's dressed like a homeless person. He actually kind of looks like Questlove if he like just got out of jail for something. You know what I mean? Like he looks terrible. His guts hanging out. His hair looks. I mean, he looks like a fucking homeless person. Straight the fuck up. She's laughing at him. His girlfriend is filming him laughing at him. This is a man who's so pathetic that he doesn't understand that this girl doesn't respect him. And you can't be with someone who doesn't respect you, who wants to laugh at you and show everyone how pathetic you are. And he's still with her. He's still complaining about, yo, like, how could you do this to me? Whoa, this is a pathetic human being.
Ew.
Okay?
This nigga, bro. This nigga, bro. Ugh.
All right, so
the what? Why are you leaving? Ain't this your shit? Why ain't she leaving? She laughing. This this ain't no cautionary tale for fellas. It's like if you don't know not to accept that type of fucking shit in your house, there's no advice to give you, nigga. You a bitch. That's all I can tell you. I'm not gonna sit here and give you that. Well, fellas, you gotta realize when you see a girl acting, nigga, you need somebody to tell you to stop fucking with a bitch acting like this. Shit. This fat ass nigga out here just, nigga, you making all fat niggas look bad, bro. You ain't got no respect in your own motherfucking household, nigga. I'm the fucking prize. I can't fucking tell.
I do want to make it clear that these videos I just showed you are from very recently, and I want to point out that they had been broken up for a while. Their on again, off again relationship, they had been broken up. And during that period of being broken up, Chey Glizzy exposed a bunch of extremely defamatory stuff about Akademiks that I want to get into right now. So this is a screenshot from Chey Glizzy exposing the fact that Akademiks was investigated for rape.
Or when the house got raided because you caught a rape charge by a girl from Philly after you left the Antonio Brown pool party. And me and your mom got put in cuffs and she had to go to the hospital after. You ain't have a front door for 3 months from them breaking it just to get to your nasty ass. Again, there's no advice that I need to give you. If this is what you're going to deal with it then.
Charges. And this was extremely serious, but she would later retract this and say, oh, I just made it up or whatever the hell. And so, you know,
I know I went live last night and addressed a few things, but I never said Act raped that girl. I went there, I wasn't there, and he was cleared by the police a year ago. It's not the best time for us, so things have been exaggerated on both parts. Whether they did things or not, it was consensual, proven by her own messages to him after. That we never seen the messages. He said he was releasing all that shit, the police report, everything. He didn't release a damn thing, and you lying too, bitch.
To have someone as dangerous as this, to take them back is absolutely insane. It just shows how pathetic and, you know, it just shows how big of a loser Akademiks truly is. I mean, you can't find a different girlfriend. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I say the same thing about her. You can't find a different boyfriend? All these niggas you cheated on this nigga with, none of these niggas have kept you. None of these niggas, bro, you know that any of these niggas said they wanted to take you from that nigga, you was gone. And not one of them did. All them niggas fucked you and left. Every one. They wanted to see what that little light-skinned pussy was like and kept it pushing. That was it. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's easy for you to sit here and like, yeah, act a loser. Like I said, they both losers. I totally get why they with each other. She's sitting here trying to pretend like he pretending like he can get a girl better than her. She pretending like she can get a dude better than him, and neither one of them can. And this ain't no, oh, they need to go to therapy. Nigga, no. Y'all niggas need to just fucking, it's pretty much over for y'all. Y'all grown-ups who, bro, y'all acting like high schoolers at best. This is like if you were 16 living with your fucking girlfriend and was rich. I mean, this fucking shit is stupid. I truly don't get it.
This is a screenshot that she exposed of Akademiks' private conversation with her in which he's hit-sticking her with paragraph after paragraph of simpery. I mean, he's just crying.
What did this nigga say? I told you we'd work on everything. I told you everything I needed to. You wanted me to just admit to perfection or else you're leaving. Fact is, you gave up. I can say whatever. I damn near tried whatever. You left. I'm just here picking up the pieces and dealing with the reality that you have now given me. I literally begged you for a week. You spit in my face. I apologized 50 times. You spit in my face. Told you I wanted to be better for you. You spit in my face. I learned my happiness depends on you too much. That ain't right when your first instinct is to walk away. You realize that's what it was and you acted accordingly. I'm going to take my L though. I know I messed up and I know you took your L's several times. I never said that was right. That's why I understand why you don't love me no more and want to move on. Obviously, if I could do it again, I wouldn't do those things, but can't change it.
I mean, this is some
I'm losing my
shameful
motherfucking
shit.
mind, man.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Big act. This is big act. Big fucking act. This y'all hero, bro. This is y'all hero. This old baby don't leave face ass nigga. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm your face ass nigga. Loving you forever. If you need me. Oh my goodness, bro. This nigga, man, it just keeps getting worse, bro. This text message, this shit has hurt my heart thoroughly. Ugh, nigga, ugh. I thought you were the fucking prize. What happened to that? Stick to that. I know I was talking shit about it, but if this is the alternative, nigga, go back to that. Go back to declaring you the fucking prize, because this ain't it, my nigga.
Into her like a teenage girl, and she exposed this to humiliate him, and it worked. And he ended up taking her back. He wanted to continue to be with this girl. She's exposed all this stuff about him. She's putting out the DM. She's saying that he's a graper, if you will. She's saying all this stuff. And I also want to point out, he accused her of stealing $500,000 cash from him.
500 of them things. 500.
He stole $500,000 cash from him, and he still wants to be with her. He still trusts her.
Type of different shit.
Her. Watch this.
Anyway, when I kind of get the inclination as her, I'm like, when was I'm trying to like mark the date the last time I counted it, because I remember it was a mill. I'm like, what the fuck? I get the date. I figure out what happened afterwards. I said, oh, she was here then she left then. I said, nah, Chey wouldn't steal no fucking money from me. Like, nigga, I leave tens of thousands of dollars around all the time. Like, she wouldn't, like, why would she just steal? But still, it is $500,000. But even I'm like, she don't even know my safe combination. Okay.
So when this news came out, when they broke up and they started going back and forth, he's exposing her for stealing, she's exposing him for being a complete pathetic loser. Many of Akademiks' friends and fans would harass Chey Glizzy and call her a thief and everything else. And she's like, you guys are all stupid. You guys don't know what's really going on. He's actually begging for me to come back. We're actually going on vacation. He just booked us flights to go on vacation.
Yo, where that nigga Ak at? How I feel now, you dummy? Starting the year broke in along. You fumbled the bag big time. You sound so dumb. He just booked our vacation for this weekend today. Laughing my fucking ass off. But hey, look, the day we actually break up, I'ma DM you and say you won. But that won't be no time soon, Stink. Motherfucking Livingston out here, bro. Hell, nigga. This nigga was just on the plane with this bitch.
And so she dunks on everyone by basically showing that Akademiks is begging her to come back. And so now fast forward to today, they're back together. It's a big talk of the town. She's pregnant allegedly. And so this is why I think Wack 100 brought up the fact that she allegedly slept with Blueface. You know, because there's a baby involved. Whenever there's a baby involved with like a thought, there's always speculation and jokes that it's...
Whenever there's a baby involved with a thought... Whenever there's a baby involved with a thought...
The fact that she allegedly slept with Blueface. You know, because there's a baby involved. Whenever there's a baby involved with like a thought, there's always speculation and jokes that it's not the father is not the person who it's supposed to be. So this is why I think Wack 100 implied that she slept with Blueface in order to bring Blueface into the controversy to get people talking about him and get him in the blogs and stuff like that. It's his artist. He manages Blueface. So that's what I think. That's my theory. And so now that she's threatening to sue him, he's saying that he's talking about some other girl named Paris Hiltran. So now I want to get back to this situation at hand, because now Wack 100, I don't know why they're doing this. Wack 100 and Adam 16 are going to expose the fact that during the breakup or during some sort of situation, this happened a while ago, she sent them, Chey Glizzy sent Wack 3 Fingers and 16 a picture of Akademiks' Johnson. And I just want to get right into the clips. This is extremely important.
Oh, yeah, brother, this is fucked up.
I click on the DM. And it says, it's a message that says from her that says something along the lines of, since he want to laugh about me with y'all, here you go.
And what did she
I
send
click.
you?
The first picture is a picture of Akademiks sitting at his computer chair in front of the desk. That picture of him in the chair, and then a zoomed in or a closer up version that's a little bit more overhead, where you see exactly what Akademiks is working with. If you
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Get my drift.
Wait. Hold on, bro, because see now, this on some, see now, look.
I didn't choose to view this.
I got a partner in crime.
So look at how hot and bothered Wack 100 is getting now that this news is being explained. I mean, he can't even contain himself. He's fidgeting around in his chair. He's about to just pop. He's about to explode with excitement. And this is going to continue to just progress. And I want to point out that these are two men in their 40s, well into their 40s, talking about another man's pee-pee, and they're excited about it. And this is their show. They talked about this for about 45 minutes. I have edited it down, but I just want to point out, I mean, Wack 100 is really excited about this.
Gotta warn him.
So Ak calls me, and the conversation is basically like him saying, yo, what's Wack talking about? I said, I opened up my Instagram DM, and I see pictures of your dick sent to me and Troy Ave. He goes, what? He goes, send me that. I go, bet. Hang up. I sent it to him.
Did he call you back?
He did not respond. He didn't, he was, and then like within, I don't know, like 20 minutes, Remo is like, yo, Ak is on live talking crazy. And that's when.
Look at the 16. He looks so excited. He's wearing full makeup. He's got full eyeliner. He's darkening his brows. He dyes his beard, his hair. I mean, could you imagine what the 16 would look like without all this makeup?
Oh, the gossip gets worse.
He would look, you know, to me, he looks like Quasimodo had sex with that guy from that movie, and they had this love child that fucking, you know, lost a whole bunch of weight, and now it's Adam 16. So Adam 16 is severely excited about this revenge corn, and I think it's alarming that he's talking about this, because as we all know, revenge corn is a criminal offense, not just a civil thing. You can actually get in trouble for this, like, with the law. So for the 16 to be so excited about this in full makeup is truly disturbing to me.
Bro, I just opened up Instagram and I got a DM in a group chat to me and Troy Ave. And the DM is from Akademiks' girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend. And included within it is a picture of his dick. To call it small would be an understatement.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter it's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Call it small would be an understatement. Y'all some grown ass men sitting here gossiping about the size of another nigga dick, bro. Y'all niggas is outrageous.
Within it is a picture of his dick. To call it small would be an understatement, to be totally honest. And now I find myself in the weird position of being in possession of this. Obviously not gonna do anything with it, but holy shit, bro. Like, if this shit hits Twitter, and it's not, I'm not dropping it. I'm not doing nothing with it. But if it does, holy fuck.
How is that any different than what I fucking said on here?
You gave a description.
So these fully grown 40-something-year-old adult men are giddy. They're giggling like children over this revenge porn stuff, over pictures of someone's penis. This is like middle school behavior, okay? And the fact that Adam admits that he sent this to someone, I mean, this is crazy because, as we all know, California Penal Code 647J4 explains that anyone who knowingly distributes pictures of an identifiable person in a pictures of their genitals is a crime. They're guilty of revenge porn, which is a law. It's a penal code law. It's not just a civil thing. So good luck to the 16. I hope nothing happens to him or his business because of this. And look at Wack 100. What's he hiding? Why is he cupping his nether region like that? Is he hiding? Is he trying not to pitch a tent from excitement? Is he hiding something? Why is he adjusting himself like this while talking about this? This needs to be addressed. I mean, I just can't get over how excited and how amped up Wack 100 is talking about this. It's like this is the best conversation he's ever had. He's enjoying himself very, very much. It actually starts to get away from him. He starts to get overexcited, which is what I'm going to show you right now. And this, I want to point out that this is the leader, the biggest, the leader of the West Coast, the biggest Pyru ever. He represents the Pyrus, and I just want to preface this with that information. So let's watch this clip.
You insinuating Akademiks was jerking off while screaming to the what's that shit he be on?
Nah, we
Twitch. No, nigga, we not doing this.
I want to preface this with
Are you
that
for real?
information. So let's watch this clip.
You insinuating Akademiks was jerking off while screaming to the what's that shit he be on?
Nah, we
Twitch. No, I'm not saying
you
that.
was twitching on the Twitch.
I'm just saying the way the photo looks.
Get the fuck out of here.
It doesn't look like he just had sex.
So he was sitting there
with his dick
out bare on Twitch.
Yeah.
This is why I get up at least one time a stream. Can't nobody ever say when I'm sitting here with my dick out, because you will be the first to know. When I'm sitting here with my dick out, y'all will be the first to know. It ain't gonna get mentioned in out of somebody's DM. That will be public information. Like, we not even playing this game.
Was twitching with
No, he wasn't on Twitch.
I don't think he was on
But
Twitch.
he was
He
seated.
had headphones on.
I don't know.
No,
he was
I don't
seated.
With the microphone in front of
He
him.
was seated where he does all his Twitch streaming.
Nigga, he's twitching.
Nigga, he's
Did he have the
twitching.
camera
First
on?
of all, nigga, pause.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Wack, Bro, you need to just come out of the closet and just let the world know that you gay, bro.
Man, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
But see,
There's
even
no
if
way
the
for me to
camera
know.
was on, you're gonna see the upper body.
All right, so
are you telling me?
Let me
look,
take you
hold
through.
on, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna take the hit. We're gonna do a little simulation. Yo, 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 yo. Academics on Hennessy. Yo, 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 yo. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucking city girl. Motherfucker, I'm from the county. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck because you motherfucker. Man, let me tell you. Motherfucker, you know how much money, you know how much money, you know what?
Wow. So, wow.
No.
I would have been
No.
swallowed up. Have you ever been
Three
swallowed
fingers whack, nigga.
up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
No, I'm not impersonal grown man like that. Sorry, can't get me.
Academics on Hennessy. Yo, 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 yo. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucking city girl. Motherfucker, I'm from the county. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck because you motherfucker. Man, let me tell you. Motherfucker, you know how much money, you know how much money, you know what?
Wow. So, wow.
Wow, indeed.
You fucked up, bro. Like, that's actually out of pocket what you just did. You had
That's
full
actually
hip
out of
involvement, thrusting with the gesture motion of the pelvic thrusting of this. It's a circular. I mean, this is like, you know, this is fully zesty behavior. I mean, look at the way that he grips the microphone. He wraps his fingers around the cylindrical tubular microphone as if he's grasping onto someone's. You guys get what I'm saying? This is full zest. This is suspect, okay? And so
Hey, writer's that nigga. That motherfucker said, "This is full zest." Full on. Full zest.
Finger whack, if you're listening, which you are, I'd like to say that you are a complete
nigga, run that
zest
back.
monster.
Say full zest again,
He
nigga.
wraps his fingers around the cylindrical tubular microphone as if he's grasping onto someone's. You guys get what I'm saying? This is full zest. This is suspect, okay? And so 3-finger whack, if you're listening, which you are, I'd like to say that you are a complete zest monster, okay? Do you understand? You are the same as Adam at this point. Nobody respects you. You are a fucking weirdo. Do you understand? Like, you are a fucking complete clown. And look at the way he's dressed. He's got a hoodie on with a jacket over it with the same color. I mean, this is like really, he's dressed like a little kid. He's got a little kid's outfit. He's got a little kid's height. He acts like a little kid. I mean, the guy is just a clown. But I want to play that back. I want to show you the full hip thrusting. I mean, this is not okay. I don't think
this nigga's body or what? This nigga got a little kid's height.
Clown. And look at the way he's dressed. He's got a hoodie on with a jacket over it with the same color. I mean, this is like really, he's dressed like a little kid. He's got a little kid's outfit. He's got a little kid's height. He acts like a little kid. I mean, the guy is just a clown. But I want to play that back. I want to show you the full hip thrusting. I mean, this is not okay. I don't think this should be a DP. If I was in his gang, I would order him to have a DP.
I'm saying, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck because you motherfucker.
This is a DP.
Man, let me tell you, motherfucker, you know how much money, you know how much money, you know how much money, you know what? No, that nigga act be going in.
Man.
See, look,
You know, Wack should have at least told Adam to cut that part out. That is really bad. It's not funny. It's not hilarious. It's not cool in any way. Even Adam laughed harder at the Bobby's World joke at the beginning of the video more than that. I mean, that was just like, what are you doing, bro? He's really showing his
That was definitely a "what are you doing, bro?" Like, what's going on here?
hand. He's really letting people know how zesty he is. I think he's starting to like lean into it a little bit like Adam is, you know? I think Wack 100 is close to coming out, if you catch my drift. Anyways, so is there anything else that we need to No, I think that just about does it for now. I will be keeping my eye on this situation and cover the story as it develops, but I really am interested to see if these photos are going to end up on Twitter now, and if this is going to be, if Adam's facilitating this revenge corn.
Understand that if he ever makes motherfucking Adam mad, them shits is coming out. I just hope he know that.
Stuff.
Adam's a dirty bitch.
Because let's face it, if these photos make it onto Twitter as a result of, Adam 16 distributing them, that's going to be a huge problem for the 16. Because as we all know, the forensic computer scientists can trace the metadata back and find out where the trail of, how the photos got to where they're at. They can do that. Trust me. So the revenge corn stuff.
Yeah, nigga, I'll trust you.
Adam should be worried that hopefully he hasn't gone too far, and he better not send those photos out, because that would be fucked for him. And of course I would enjoy such a downfall, but I mean I really hope for his sake, because he would be fucked. And so with that, I will see you guys on the next one. I want to say thank you guys for hitting that like button. And
yeah, y'all better hit the like button. Fuck Wack 100. 3-finger whack, nigga. This one I'm like, all them niggas, this is what Cat Williams, this goes back to what Cat Williams said in 2024. You big dick deviants are going to get exposed. Well, apparently the little dick ones are going to get exposed as well. So, alleged. Because if the picture drops, I'm not going to go see. All right, she already dropped pictures of that nigga she was like, that's herpes on his stomach. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, you really just got this. This bitch is just out here full exposing you, just on a regular. I'm not putting the alleged herpes pictures up. You can Google them on your own. I'm just like, nigga, this nigga need to kick her out and get back to working hard, and he'll be all right. But he think he already beat the game. I'm like, nigga, you ain't. If you think you beat the game, nigga, you gonna get a tough life lesson. You a long way from beating the game, little nigga. A long way. You know it's bad when you getting roasted by a nigga that got caught having 3 fingers in his booty. He looked like he got him in there right now. Look, Wack, you ain't gotta call my show and put it on Pyro, none of that shit, man. I know you the police, man. I don't want no smoke. Chey don't be wanting no smoke with law enforcement. When I see you, we gonna get out. Yeah, I know. I understand. I get it. Hey man, shout out to motherfucking J Diggs, bro. Giving me, bro, I'm gonna have to listen to that a few times tomorrow. 3-finger whack, nigga. And that's my thing, Wack. You can't want to fight me for listening to that. Like, how you gonna want to fight me? I just want to put that out there. And bro, and what's crazy about it is I don't realize that all this devil worshiping catches up. Ak used to think that shit was funny when he used to do the 666 posts on his IG and all that shit. Now that shit's starting to catch up, and then now look at nigga looking stupid. Now nigga looking stupid. Fuck whack 100. I will say that he gotta get this girl under control because she is showing extreme reckless tendencies, and he don't understand like the level of crazy she gonna be after she have a kid. Like this is her pre-kid, bro. This nigga don't even get it. I'm like, nigga, this bitch, she gonna fucking do something to you. And then when she had that fucking baby and really start, I mean, this bitch, you saw how she's like, bro, I couldn't imagine that where it's like, that's work. You know what I mean? Because if she do that on air, she would do that if you worked at Walmart. It don't fucking matter. Where it's just like, you mad at your girl, you mad at your man. Like, how the fuck y'all acting like that while nigga at work? Hitting this nigga in the face with eggs and all this shit. But then you can't really say shit when this nigga getting so drunk on the fucking air, he just passed the fuck out. And arguing with strangers online for a living. And then as soon as a nigga really want that smoke, then he go quiet. Then all of a sudden, no, I don't have much to say. And the shit with Jay Diggs had me rolling in the beginning. Cause Jay Diggs he never like, Jay Diggs never really got loud or no shit like that. Jay Diggs just like, look, nigga, you said what you said. I need that fade. That was some shit I could respect. You said, look, you said my mama suck dick and all this shit. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's cool. But look, run that. Run me that. I need that. I mean, it is what it is. The fuck do I know? These little niggas know more than me. Oh, never There we go. All right, I found what I was looking for. What the fuck? Down there had a mental conniption. Click these two things and I'm done. Man. We got a WPS moment. Academics, I don't like talking about you, bro. Because you kind of your downfall is depressing for me. Especially for me, especially because I know I saw it. I saw it happen. And like I said, that nigga gave you extra. That nigga showed you extra love on the motherfucking 6ix9ine era. He ain't even mention it. The 6ix9ine era was atrocious. I was so tired of you reporting on that nigga. Good night, Boston. This nigga lost $3 million in gambling. Do you believe he lost that much? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no, or 3 for higher. Act make bread, bro. He blow bread and he don't spend it wisely. He ain't got no again, he's blown money he's made probably I say anywhere from low ball 5 million, high ball 10 million, right? But I ain't seen him make now wise investment. None of his his Spotify deal that he got, so he lost all of that money, you know. So he ain't got money like he had. That's why this nigga be streaming hardcore every day. Because he don't have it like he used to. And, he ain't buy no house. Like I said, he didn't buy a house or no land. He was rented all these fucking cars and all this shit. Buying all this stupid jewelry and taking these dumbass trips and buying expensive clothes and shit. That shit add up real quick, especially once the money stop coming in like it used to. Like I said, you can't have 7 figures and be renting, nigga. That's ridiculous. So what, you can't get a $10 million house? You can get a house that you fucking own, and you can increase the value of that motherfucker to your heart's content. Like, what are we talking about? You can get you $100,000 house and eventually turn that bitch into a $10 million home if you do it right. So I'm gonna rent until I can buy it. That's stupid. I mean, you saw his door. It looked like it was a hotel lock on it. And it ain't even just the fact that this bitch will publicly get at you or, argue with you publicly. That some girls will do that. They shouldn't, but some girls will. It's a whole nother thing when your girl get mad and publicly say shit she ain't got no business saying. She get mad at you and be like, won't you tell everybody about the time the police came over on a rape charge? Bitch, what? She get mad. She sending a nigga with, bro, hold on. Let me see how many subscribers No Jumper got. No Jumper got 4.7 million subscribers. She sent this nigga, she got mad at this nigga and sent a picture of his dick to a nigga with 5 million subscribers. And a dirty nigga at that. It was amazing that he didn't drop that motherfucker. But if you think he just deleted that bitch, you crazy. Not Adam. But see, he didn't look at it like that. He just looked at it like we got up out of what we was in, and this would be cool because I'm making this shit, and then we'll get. Nah, nigga, get in something now. Don't, bro. I couldn't see getting no lumps. I could not see ever having more than $100,000 in my pocket and renting. What are we talking about? Whatever I got to put down, I got to put down half of this 100 bands. Put it down. We house ownership, nigga. Yeah, he not a very smart nigga, bro. I'm gonna just keep that all the way funky with you. He got to do better than this. Hopefully, I pray for him. I don't wish no harm on a little nigga. He need to find Jesus so he can find himself. Cause all this demon time is catching up, nigga. I mean, this ain't even to mention that his co-host, he just had to part ways with him because that nigga got caught touching on kids in Walmart. You heard me right. So, at best case scenario, if Act didn't have nothing to do with none of this, he had a homie caught up in, two of his homies caught up in messing with a girl, and then his co-host caught messing with some kids. All of that deviant shit is just, bro, you need to cleanse. Look at, like, let's say you ain't going that bad, but look at what's in arm's reach of you. Guess that's all I got on that nigga. I guess say goodnight to your boy. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I was gonna do a WPS moment. I'll do one tomorrow. I'll do a couple tomorrow. I don't think I feel like making a couple videos. Tasha, Kendra, I hope everything in the basement's all right. I meant to ask you that earlier. CEO, Samoy, Big, Janice, the whole entire late night crew. You know how we do. Allegedly. Anita, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that PayPal Cash App so we can hit the $20 goal. I don't know what I was about to say, but it's not 20. That was weird. I shall see y'all on the other side of today. I'm gonna try to get a short out. I haven't put up a short because I ain't really know what the fuck to make one about, but shit. We gonna make one. But then again, I'm probably lying. God is great. Shout out to Christy on the new chair, bro. This motherfucker is on point. This motherfucker is on point. There's only one way I can end this stream.
Jay Diggs. Wack told your mama to suck a dick, called you a bitch. What you gonna do about it, Jay Diggs? What you gonna do? Now you're forced to do something.
Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Mom, what you doing?
Hey, I'm in here writing. What's up?
Ain't nothing. I was just calling you. I wanted to call and apologize. I know you've been getting all the texts and all the calls about this Wack 100 cat on the internet saying all the bullshit. Excuse my language. But yeah, I just wanted to call and apologize for that, Mom.
Oh, wait, stop. Oh, hell no. You ain't got to apologize to me. Here's what you can do for me. Kick his goddamn ass. Line it up.
3-finger whack. My mama put me on you, now I gotta get you, nigga. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, we can line it up. Wack, let's run it. Do it. You a whole ass pig, you don't want this beef. Plus you talk too much like you don't want your teeth. Yeah, I heard all the gossip. I got you niggas. About to run up in the clubhouse and drop some niggas. Hey, line it up, Wack, and you can bring Blue Da Vinci. I'ma slap you, this for 40 Pac, Suge, and Nipsey. Look, I listened to your podcast, you clearly a cop. You like fingers in your ass, boy, you really a thought. Nika told it all, you was fucking her fist. Now you 3-finger Wack, you told her stuff it and twist. I mean, what you on, Wack? That's some different time. You got her playing in your back doing the come here sign? You're not a street nigga, you done lost your stripes. You an internet cop, worse than Charleston White. Hey, I got a couple questions. Let me ask you, player. How you on the internet with your ass in the air? And where your bitch beast from? Where you found him at? And how you Pyru blood sitting down with a rat? Hey, you 46, right? But you ain't acting your age. How you call Diggs out and you ain't back in your face? And y'all happy celebrating like Jay Prince in jail? Takashi get whooped and y'all wishing him well. Wack gotta go like we need a replacement. And tell 6ix9ine that's what he get for his statements. I got the boy attention now, I'm fucking him mentally. And welcome to the bay, that's what you get when you mention me. He gon' duck a real nigga like I thought he would do. And yeah, I fuck with Christian cause she harder than you. Hey, I seen your son, Wack, I could tell he a gobbler. And you a fuck nigga and you failed as a father. Fingers, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run. Let's do it, nigga. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Where you at? Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. I heard your daddy never loved you, oh, that's fucked up, huh? Bum. And Wack, I gotta ask, was you touching your son? Oh, I follow Kim now, I'm trying to run her this play. And I ain't trying to set you up, I'm trying to come on her face. Kimberly. Your wife got a fat ass, your son is a fairy. Man. And you like it from the back, boy, that shit there scary. Your daddy was a dope fiend, your mama is hooker. Go on, bring her to the face so my mama can whoop it. Who is Jay Diggs? What is he thinking? Season 3 BT, check American Gangster. Look, my book is out now, hey, you ordered it, right? And the movie coming soon, it's portraying my life. Wack acting slow like he new to the streets. Ain't nobody pull a gun and tell Blue to debrief. Somebody better tell dude I'm not with the fuckery. First he want the fade, now the fuck nigga ducking me. Where you at? Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, line it up, tell Wack, let's run it.
And he told me, he says, now stick one finger. So I put one finger. And then he was like, okay, now put 2 fingers. And I put 2 fingers. I thought that was it, but he was just like, okay, now slide 1 more finger. So now I'm like, yeah. So I'm like this, right? And he says, now turn your fingers around and make a come here motion.
Oh, he wants you to stroke that prostate. You know what? Wow.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve LeBlanc. It's okay, I'm vaping here, right?
up, 8 p.m. looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. What I can be for you. What I can be for you.
Barely, barely, barely.
What I can be for you. You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
What I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it. God is great. Love you to death, Josh. God don't make no mistakes. I believe that. Served your purpose, kid. I promise.